Not overdoing it. No hats, no button
I
up.
can't, man. It's too hot to be overdoing it right now, man.
Yes.
It's too hot, man. This heat won't let me be great.
On tonight. So
I got a regular shirt, man. You know what I'm saying? Mute that.
Not overdoing it. No hats, no button up.
I can't, man. It's too hot to be overdoing it right now, man.
Yeah. Why am I hearing it again?
That was me. My speaker was still up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good. Come on, you good.
Pat, where you at?
I'm at Transit.
That's what transit look like now?
There's a bunch of looks, man.
I ain't been to transit since.
Yeah, man. You used to be the favorite, bro.
Used to be the Transit favorite. What were you shooting here? Oh, you shot
Shot all my YouTube content there.
and the movie stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. And Daddy Issues, his podcast.
Daddy Issues, the movie stuff, the Who Smiled First, all that YouTube original content.
Let me tell you all about Tony Baker though. Tony Baker, let me tell you why he ain't ish, because Tony Baker won't go to transit because of everything that's going on, but he'll go to 24-hour fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You're going to the gym?
I was until they closed it back now.
Yeah.
How is it? Are they like individual pods or something?
Just regular. You can't come in there without a mask. And then it's only open for an hour, and then they close it down and clean it again. Then they open it again. So you got to reserve your spot. It's not. They don't have. They only have a certain amount of people that can be in there at one time now. So you got to reserve it online.
Okay. Here, this is clean, right?
This is clean.
All right, but we will do our best.
Y'all having a good time?
That's all you can do, Pat. That's all you can do. Yes, Tony, we're having a good time. All right.
That's great.
Hey, who's Anthony Valentino?
That's Tony.
Oh, that's
No, I'm just kidding. I'm renaming it. That's not me. Flat out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cash names.
Everybody having a good time.
What's going on?
Man, we're having a great time.
Look at everybody pulling up in the chat. What's up? What's happening, everybody? Hey, you know what I like? Cameras.
You say what?
I'm just kidding. I was just trying to throw you a little plug. Cameras are the best. What kind of cameras do you like, Tahir?
Well, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of everything, but, certain things we can't mention yet just because it's not out yet, so that's still, it has to be under wraps.
Oh, okay.
When it drops, though, people will be able to tell what kind I like.
Okay, I was just trying to.
Yeah, I know. I forgot too, and then it was like, yeah, you can't mention it. It's like, you're right, can't. So people pulling up, man. We got 904 people watching already. Only 176 likes. That is, it's kind of weak. So if we can get those likes up, that would be great. As y'all come in, just click that like button. Y'all know it's gonna be a great show. We're just waiting on Tanj to pull up. As soon as Tanj pulls up, we're gonna get the party rolling. But thank y'all for pulling up already. Like I said, 700. Well, we had 1,000 people already, and it's only been 4 minutes. So still at 198 likes. Let's get up to like 700, man. Y'all can do it.
Here, what's up with the like push? What does that do?
What's up with the what?
The like push. I know you've been doing that lately. What's the likes do?
He's trying to become a YouTuber, man.
Oh,
hey, guys, make sure you smash that like button.
Yeah, because I really like. Is there an incentive to the like?
Yeah, the likes help the video get better traction. The more likes and the more engagement it has, the better chance it has to stand in at the upper part of the algorithm.
Hi, Tanjareen.
And turn this up.
Hello, Tanj.
Hi, Tanjareen.
Oh, this is fancy.
Can you hear us?
How do I hear?
Like you can't hear us yet.
Oh my gosh, it's repeating what I say on the screen. Boy.
But you can't hear us. You hear yourself, but you can't hear us.
Hi.
Hey, can you hear us?
What's up, Tanj?
What's up, Tanjareen? With all of the cat stares behind you, Tony Baker, cat man. Hi, Tahir Moore. Green looks great on you.
Thank you.
Hello there.
I'm finding a lot of colors that I never used to wear that look great on me because I never used to wear anything other than black. Black was my favorite color, so I'm experimenting with. Obviously, I like the yellow. People always notice when I wear the yellow, but the neutral colors were always my thing, especially in college. That's when I kind of came into the browns and the tans and so forth. But the greens and the oranges, man, I'm out here rocking, living my life.
I'm all about the bright colors, as you can see. I got a bright ass yellow behind me. Let me get that.
Well, you're doing what you do, Tanjareen. That's exactly what you do. Let's go ahead and kick it off, man. It's 7:06. We got 1,200 people, almost 1,300 people here already. The likes are going up. We got about half as many likes as we do people in here, but we're going to get there. The camera is low-key laggy to here. Okay, give it a second. I think it's going to catch up. I'm trying something new tonight and just seeing how you guys like it. Does it look crisp, though? Because I saw somebody said it looked crisp.
You look crisp.
And who was the delay on, Gary? Is the delay on me or is it on someone else? Just let me know.
I got a whole bunch of camera stuff going on in my box.
You do.
Hello.
Yours looks like a Instagram filter.
Okay, you got something out.
Did you clean your lens, Patrick?
Tony, what are you eating so villainously? Hi. It's me. Hi. Wait, I can't hear
Can we not hear you?
I can't hear anybody.
We can hear you.
I can hear you.
Oh. What was
that?
Somebody asked me something?
She said, did you clean your lens?
Oh, do I look blurry?
Yeah.
It's a tad bit.
Look at the chat through the
It's just not as crisp.
How about now?
Oh, now it's way better. Oh, you're killing it now. That's all you needed. That's all you needed.
All right, cool.
Microphone.
I don't know how to. I don't think I should touch any of this stuff.
Nah, let them do it. Just tell them to turn the camera off real quick and wipe the screen. But let's go ahead and get it going while they attempt to do that. We're about to get it started. Welcome to another episode of Zooming with the Homies.
Zooming with the homies.
Got my very good friends on here. I want to kick it off first with a young Tony Baker. You guys already know everything about him. I don't really have to do a whole lot of introductions. Content creator, comedian, writer, father, decent friend, horrible texter. You know what I'm saying? Tony Baker, man.
First of all,
I can't hear you with all that stuff in your mouth. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm a great texter, first of all.
No, you're not.
You're not. We can all attest to that. You do not reply to text. Even if you ask a question and somebody gives you the answer, you don't even say thank you back. You just go on with your life. It's the worst.
What?
Yeah. Everybody knows it.
And why are you acting like this is your first time? We all tell you this.
Nah, man. I'll be texting you back.
You text me back. I will say you probably text me back.
What you talking about then?
What I like about Tony is he stands behind his no text backs. It's never
except for right now.
No, it's never like, oh, I didn't even see this, or like, oh, this I didn't get it. It's always just like I didn't answer that, but here's a follow-up text for something completely different.
let me break it all down for y'all.
Break it down, Tony.
When Pat usually texts me, it's usually a question about shooting something. And so what happens with Pat is I start thinking about, can I do it? When? I'll be like, man, I got to sit there and marinate. And then other stuff happens. And then
you go on with your life.
Forget. You just described you forgetting.
That's me just forgetting. I'll be like, man, Pat, I wonder if I could do it Thursday. And then somebody, do this video, voiceover. And I'll look at the video, then I'll do a voiceover and then talk to Sabrina. And then I forgot.
So you have the attention span of a goldfish, is what you're saying.
Let me finish. Here, I'll be responding to him, and Tahir is raggedy in his response time.
What?
You forever to respond back. You're horrible in group chats. You just disappear. You come in. Tahir will be like, hey, yo, Tone. And then I'll reply, and then he'll be going for mad long. And then he'll come back in, or he'll call for no reason when he could have just texted.
Tony hates phone calls.
Oh, me too. That's where I'm at with Tony. I agree wholeheartedly. I don't think I've ever called Tony.
You ever be called like when he asked me to do this, he could have texted.
He did call, didn't he? I was like, listen, I wonder what he wants. I hope he's okay.
I text him with, I only call when it's important.
That wasn't even necessary. Once Tahir hits me with Tony, I'll respond to the text. And then Tanj, when I text you, it's usually I'm asking you about something.
Yeah, you always want some kind of advice. And then I give you the answer right away. And then you go.
Be a quick exchange, right?
You don't say thank you
I'm about to queue it up. I'm about to queue up our last comment.
And while you queue it up, tell us how many unread or unreplied to texts you have in your phone.
Why don't you put your phone up to the screen?
Let's see how many texts you have that are blue.
Like a blue circle. Last time I talked to Tony.
That's not important.
So let's all do that.
While he pulls that up, let me just say this. First of all, Clayton Thomas is in the comments talking about Tony Baker always responds to him Fast City. Shut up, Clayton. Nobody asked you.
I've heard Clayton have the.
First of all, shut up, Clayton.
Clayton's had the same comment that I've had. He doesn't get a response back from Tony. I can't believe he's taking the other side.
I know. Because Clayton hates when people don't respond to him. He hates that. So the fact that he's acting funny right now is perplexing to me. Secondly, Tony Baker, you talk about I take mad long to respond to a text after you respond. That's only because you don't respond right away. So if I text you at 10 and you don't respond to 11:45, at that point, I've moved on with my life. So yes, you're gonna get a late response because I've moved on. The day has to go on.
Because he takes so long.
That, man. Your phone is always in your hand.
It's not.
It is.
Nowadays, it's not.
Tony's been a good texter to me all the way back till mid-May.
Who asked you?
Nobody.
Nobody asked you.
Ruined everything.
Anyway, we got Tony Baker in here, man. What's going on, Tony? How you been, man? How you dealing with everything?
I need the stage back, man. I'm kind of falling into like a sadness that I'm pushing through, but I miss the stage.
Yeah, absolutely. I get it.
Because I really I love to do it. Like it was part of my life, and beyond the money, I just really man, this is fun, and I just love the art of it. The stage.
I feel like it also gave us purpose, like a feeling or a sense of purpose. So without that main thing, because we would spend 60% of our year, 60 to 70% of our year on a road, on a stage. So without that road and that stage, it's 60 to 70% of our life we have to fill up with other stuff. And we just what do I do? What do I do with these new hands? I never seen
new hands.
What do I do with these?
Real. Because listen, I've been performing a minimum of 5 days a week, minimum, since 2008.
God dang.
Yeah, because I remember you did a whole year of hitting the stage at least once a night, without any off days. And I thought, wow, that is very admirable. But it paid off.
And then,
no, Tony.
And then to go from that to nothing at all.
You did 360 consecutive shows?
You said what now?
You did a full year with no breaks?
No. I took a day off here and there, but I used to count every stage that I hit. And
he used to do every open mic, everything he could find. He wrote it in his little paper book.
I always wanted more performances than there were days in the year. That was my goal.
Did you do it?
Some nights I would do 3 shows, and some 2, some 4, and then some 0. But I would always get over 365 performances a year.
Amazing.
And now,
that's what's up. Moving on, we also have the queen in the house. She is. Listen, a lot of people give me a lot of accolades for being a great host, and I have to say thank you. I appreciate it. I do feel like I'm a really good host, but it's because I hang around people like our next guest for tonight. She has been hosting I'll let her explain what she hosts, but she has been a host for years, an amazing MC, amazing master of ceremony, actor, writer, producer, fantastic friend, wife to one of my best friends, one of my brothers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Tanjareen Martin Thomas in the building.
Thank you. That was a great intro. Thank you. I appreciate that to hear. He is my real friend in real life. We are literally Zooming with the homies for real. Yeah. And thank you for that.
Absolutely. How you been, Tanj? I see you got the new merch out. You got the mugs out.
Oh, yeah.
Vegan, 20% mind your business. I see
Yes, because I'm so tired of everything I pick up and put in my mouth. Somebody's like, is that vegan? What about the butter in that? Can you have that? It's like, yo, vegan police, chill. This is my body. I'm holding it down. So I got shirts now that say 80% vegan, 20% mind your business. I'm sick of it. I got masks, I got mugs, I got leggings. I have about 7 new designs. One of them says I'm celebrating all the Black holidays with a fist on it. So that's for
How long have you been vegan?
I've been eating vegan since the year 2000, since I did the master cleanse for 10 days, the lemonade, the cayenne pepper, and the alkaline water. I did that for 10 days. And in the middle of that, I was like, you know what? I don't want to eat animal products anymore.
Damn.
So
you don't miss chicken strips?
Not at all, actually.
So specific.
Not at all. I don't. I actually, because I didn't just stop just haphazardly. I studied it a lot. And I figured out what happens to our bodies when we have animal products. And I figured out, that more of our people of color have died of degenerative diseases than have died in the entire slave trade. And I was like, oh, well, there's something I can prevent. So I just started eating more vegetables. We're killing ourselves. So I was like, I don't want to kill myself anymore.
That's this. When you put it like that, it makes it so unfun to just bite into a chicken wing. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to do it because you ain't never around when I bite into a chicken wing. But you did put that in the back of my mind.
You're
more
welcome.
Black people have died from degenerative.
Here?
My camera's lagging. That's what that was.
Just
I was like,
let her have said it. You don't have to repeat it.
You guys are my real friends. I need some new homies because
he really attempted that word. That was mad funny.
And then stopped and just bailed, jumped off the plane, no parachute.
Here's the thing. I knew Tony was coming. Here's the thing. Most people, if you mess up a little bit, people will give you grace. They'll let you correct yourself. But Tony is always there, just waiting in the shadows for me to mess up so he can be like, oh, what did you say? What did you say?
He will call you on your mess too. That's one thing about Tony Baker. He will call you when you.
You glitching like you in the Matrix right now.
Me?
Is that happening for everybody else?
Is it me or Tahir that's glitching?
It was me. It was me. I saw it.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know if that was mine. You never know what's new.
Tanj, I want to ask you this real quick. My bad, Tahir, but this is something I've been going through since I've been vegetarian, not even fully vegan.
And I don't call myself vegan. Like I said, I'm 80% vegan, 20% mind your business. But go on with your question.
So, I find meat eaters to be more annoying due to my dietary restrictions than, because you know how they say vegans are annoying because they always throw it in your face. But every time I mention that I'm a vegetarian, I gotta hear a full conversation about how other people eat.
I think meat eaters take it as a personal attack. When you stop eating meat, they take it personal, and it has nothing to do with them. And then they want to start arguments with you. You're just sitting there eating your little food, your delicious buffalo cauliflower wings, or your amazing jackfruit,
all right, hold on.
nachos, and they're just like fussing at you.
Don't
it's like, what are you mad?
I'm on
delicious
right now.
Delicious. I only eat delicious things.
They manageable.
No, delicious. I make amazing vegan soul food with the collard greens, the vegan mac and cheese, the candy yams, the fake barbecue meatballs, or some smothered tofurkey. And I buy things from restaurants that taste really, really good. Chicken sandwiches and nachos and different junk foods. Yes, chicken. Yes, I wouldn't just do this all this time if it didn't taste good, if I wasn't enjoying myself. So what you showing?
Here's the thing. Wingstop is undefeated in the wing land, man.
They don't even have vegetables there. They just have the celery and carrots that y'all throw away.
First of all, that's not true because Farron literally requests that instead of the fries. So people do eat the vegetables. That's number one. Number two, it don't matter if they don't got vegetables, Tan. When you go to a pizza place, you ain't going there for the salad. Nobody's pulling up that pizza hut like, oh, I can't wait for the Caesar salad. You're going for the pizza. The same thing with Wingstop, you're going for the wings. You're not going there because of the vegetables, okay? You go to Olive Garden or a buffet for the salads or something like that. Don't put that on Wingstop.
Do you see how your tone and your energy got a little bit more angry? That's what Tony and I were talking about. That's that personal attack. All I did was say that vegan food is delicious, and then you got upset and started to let me know that it wasn't.
That's not all you said. That's not all you said.
Stop living in the past. Here, let's move on. So I'm looking at the chat. Somebody said cauliflower don't got wings. Vegans. JoJo said that. Buffaloes don't have wings either, but y'all be eating it. So y'all get off my back with that. All right. Vegan food
Buffalo is where Buffalo has to do with where the wings, that style of wing was created. It doesn't have to do with the animal that it came from. Hot wings were created in Buffalo, New York. That's why they're named that.
And that's why cauliflower buffalo wings are delicious.
That's not true.
Because of Buffalo, New York.
Cauliflower buffalo wings weren't created in Buffalo. They were created in the pits of hell.
It's the sauce that tastes good. You put that sauce on anything, it tastes delicious. It can be
chicken.
And you'll think you're eating chicken wings.
Tahir drinks buffalo sauce by itself.
I don't drink it. I take shots of it. That's something completely different.
You shoot it into your veins like a heroin addict.
He has a buffalo jacuzzi.
Yeah, he'd be like,
Tony, I want you to stop wearing that black tank top with the blue jean shirt. Okay, you wear a white tank top, or you just risk it and don't wear a tank top at all.
Yeah, man. Shirt on or shirt off? What are you doing?
What's wrong with the shirt?
No,
you look like you're about to drive a
white, and you always do it. You always wear a black tank top.
Let me see what you're wearing, Tony. Let everybody see. Some ladies in the
chat.
Okay.
Only wear black
white tank top with that, man. You don't wear a black tank top with that.
Do you not like white?
The white will bring out the hints of white in the blue jean. That's what you're supposed to do.
Ain't nobody trying to do all that.
You see what you ain't trying to do right. You ain't trying to do right.
Tank top. I don't like the white tank top, man. It make you look like a low life.
Even if you have a denim shirt over it?
How does it make you look like a low life?
You look more suspicious with a black tank top for sure. I'm watching that guy.
Peter, that's where the name originated. When they were really beating wives in that outfit, it was white.
It was called a tank top. It only got that derogatory name
because they were beating wives in that.
The show Cops is why it became
the black wife beater didn't debut until later.
But that means you beat kids.
It's called a tank top.
Vietnam, and they came home beating the wife and kids. They had on the dingy white or the dingy military green one.
You're perpetuating that negative stereotype of that name. Okay, call it a tank top and stop calling it a white beater. Okay, you got to stop giving life to that. It's called a tank.
Black tanks are black Air Force Ones on your chest. It's black Air Force energy. If anything, the white tank tops they call for domestic abuse. And black tank tops are like, those are niggas that beat up security guards.
Oh, I didn't know black Air Force were bad.
Oh, black Air Force Ones mean that you automatically come with a checkered past.
Oh, you know about that.
If you wear black Air Force Ones, when you go fill out an application for like an apartment, they call the cops on you before you fill out.
I didn't know this. I'll keep that in mind.
You don't want to do. Don't wear black Air Force Ones. They literally are like... Their SKU code is all police codes. It's 187, 211.
And 420.
They got serial numbers on them that you have to scratch off.
Yeah, don't do that. This is horrible. It's not a good time, man. So I'm coming to the reality and coming to the grips that we may be 2021 before we actually like get back to regular life.
Wait.
At least.
Wait. Before you do that, I'm coming to the reality that this ain't damn internet you scary. I am a guest on this channel.
I was about to say, are we going to introduce?
Right. I'm sorry. You know what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me say this, and you're absolutely right, Patrick. So Okay. All right. Turn your sass down just a little bit. Every time you get your hair done, that's how you act. Ladies and gentlemen, we have my co-host, my brother, content creator, Phenom. He has the title of being one of the most creative people I've ever met in my entire life. And I've met some people. He created hit shows like Roast Me, Dad Jokes, Great Taste, all of your favorites from All Deaf. This brother is responsible for them. One of the coolest people and most interesting people I know. He has a house right now somewhere hidden. I don't know if it's near a beach or in the hills. However, he has dogs in the house that he doesn't even know who they belong to. That's how interesting this guy is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Patrick Cloud in the house. What's going on, sir?
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
Just casually holding his own trophy. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. This is by a much more accomplished person than me. I liked holding it during the intro.
So your name is not on that?
No, that's not mine, and I'm not associated with any awards that look like that. But it looked good, right?
It did. I was impressed.
Shout out to Transit Studios.
Hey, so listen, yeah, man. I said until 2021, but I really meant like summer of 2021. That's about when we're going to, I think, get things back in order.
A health dude. What's the guy?
This sounds official. Whatever you're about to say is about to be official.
I forget what he was. He was a health dude. He went on CNN and he said that not to expect normalcy until summer 2022.
He said this week because they keep changing the date.
Yeah, they're talking points, but still, I mean, it's just something to be like, ooh.
I mean, if a vaccine takes a year and a half to create and test, then and if that's what we're supposedly waiting for before it's safe to come outside, but they let us out a little bit and then they were like, not for real.
It was like,
had to go back in and took it all back. So yeah, I think they just canceled the Rose Parade for next year for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah,
they never cancel that.
Yeah, and they canceled Comic-Con this July for the first time in 50 years. So, so it's real.
We are literally living through a pandemic that will be in history books for the next however long the Earth is in existence.
Yeah,
because this is scary. This is when it really starts to hit home. You're like, man, we really ain't We really, like my mom, I was planning to go see my mom and I was planning to go see my niece and my nephew. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing
so
that.
So you haven't been on a plane since the middle of March?
Yeah, actually the beginning of March. When I came back after my birthday, that first week of March, like March 9th, I think I came back. I haven't been on a plane since March 9th.
Wow. I just got on a plane last weekend for the first time since the pandemic. It was interesting. I went up for Nate Jackson, comedian Nate Jackson. You know, he's running things up in Tacoma/Seattle, Washington. He opened a brand new club. It's the biggest one in the Pacific Northwest region. It was a grand opening and we performed on it. Me, Clayton Thomas, BT Kingsley, Kanisha Buss. So I got on the plane because he's my friend and I was proud of his accomplishment to be one of only 7 Black people to own a comedy club in the country. But it was the weirdest thing to have the mask on throughout the entire process and then have to sit, 6 feet apart from everybody at the gate and then go this close when you get on the plane to the person that's sitting in front of you and behind you. Yeah. And then you have to keep your mask on the whole time, but then they bring you a snack and something to drink and then you can take the mask off. So it's like, well, wait, does the virus stop? Because he says, oh, wait, Tanjareen's eating. We're not going to bother her because she's just having, she's having her fruit juice and her crackers. So we're going to wait till she puts her mask back on. Like, I don't understand the logic, but I risked my life to go to Washington on a plane this weekend. And
Did you see the video I posted of the chick? She had like a plastic tent over her person while she was in the plane seat.
Oh, wow.
Like a whole plastic tent, like a child's tent. She had it over her entire person.
How did she breathe?
Wow. I mean, it was like, it was a regular like size tent, but I mean, a regular child size tent. So, I mean, she was able to breathe, but she's breathing recycled air, so it doesn't.
Yeah, it's just as bad as wearing the mask. And now, when I got out of the airport, my Lyft driver had plastic all the way around the driver's side seat. I posted that on my Instagram, which is @officialtangerine. He had it Velcro to the ceiling of the car, and he only had it around all of his seats. So I was like, oh, he's not playing.
No, they're not playing. And it's crazy because I took a Lyft yesterday because I had to drop my car off at the shop. And in the Lyft, like we were talking about like people refusing to wear masks in the Lyft. And even though that's part of the agreement now, like once you launch Lyft, it says you agree to wear a mask and adhere to the safety precautions and social distancing guidelines by Lyft and Uber. And he was telling me how he had just dropped off this lady who was in his car and she didn't have a mask on, but her kid did. And it was like, what's the point, lady? What are you doing? Wear your mask.
Yeah.
Wear your mask. I don't understand why people are fighting this.
Because it's unhealthy. You're breathing in your own toxins and you're not getting enough oxygen and we need oxygen to live. So there's 2 sides of it because the point of it is you're protecting you're protecting others from your spittle. But then they tell you that the virus can get on your hair and in your clothes and on your hands. So it's like, well, then what is the mask really doing if it can jump all over my body and on my groceries and everything?
Listen, that mask isn't 100%, but it does protect a lot of the germs from leaving your mouth and affecting someone else if you should be affected. I understand it is difficult to breathe. However, if you take short breaths or you take deep breaths and like try not to, like if you're sitting in the back of a Lyft, you're not active. No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like,
I don't want to live my life like that, Tahir.
But we don't want to live our life in quarantine. However, this is our reality right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm staying in here.
The more people fight it, the more people resist it, the longer this is going to last. If people did what they were supposed to do and just sat down in the house, we could possibly like beat this or like cut down the time. But because people want to still travel and go to beaches and go to pool parties, it continues to spread. And it's like, y'all just sit down. Y'all ain't had no meemaws in your life. That's what that's letting me know. Because meemaws told you to sit down and be still. You did that.
Thank you, Clayton Thomas. He said everybody on here is his friend and they're famous and he's successful and happy to know us. So you feel like Clayton we all stay in the house.
Clayton is richer than everybody watching this Zoom, including the people in the Zoom. So Clayton needs to shut up.
Shout out to Clayton.
Okay, and that's how he takes your compliment, Clayton Thomas.
I hope people come at me like that one day. Pat is richer than all you. Like that.
I think people be exaggerating when they say they can't breathe in the mask.
So you have no problem with it, Tony?
I exercise in a mask.
It's annoying, but the people say I can't breathe. I think they be exaggerating a little bit for dramatic effect, just so they don't have to wear the mask.
I
Like,
usually have a headache.
If they were exercising and running, I get it. But if they just walking to sit in the car, going in the store, stop being dramatic.
Yeah.
Why do you guys think that white people are so offended by the masks? Because there's like a literally a video of these dudes walking around like the beach, and they're like going up to people with no mask. Like, you want a mask? They're like giving out masks. And the amount of fights that they almost had to get in because people are just so upset. They're like, it's a face prison, and just like.
Because they don't like to be told what to do. They've been ones telling people what to do all this time, and now somebody's giving them rules. They don't want to follow.
Face prison?
I don't think they said that, but it was just like how offended they were. Like one guy they were like, you want a mask? And he was like, what'd you say?
What'd you say about my mama?
He's like, what'd you say? Like, fam, guys.
Yo, it's so crazy to me because I walk/jog every day. I do 3 to 5 miles because this quarantine's getting real on your boy. Okay, these exhales are starting to feel like the largest.
Jogging to here, stop it.
I can show you my Nike Run Club results every day.
Show me the results right now.
Cue it up. I just be letting it slide. Tahir be like, man, I'm so tired. I just ran 20 miles. I'm like,
that's not true. The most I've ever said was 8. I've never said 20. This is this week. 66.
I don't even ask. I'm just like, yeah, okay, what else?
66 miles this week.
66 miles?
That you walked/jogged. That's
dope. I do it twice a day.
Go ahead and text it to me because I can't really see the details.
Oh, you saw the
66.
details.
Let me tell you what that is. That's him getting recorded, leaving that chair, going to the fridge and back. That was 66 miles. He was doing suicide.
I didn't want to give it to you, but when you said suicides, I had to break that. Somebody doing suicides for the couch to the refrigerator. That's what.
Let's go.
So he'll be running 8 miles and then eating a brisket sandwich.
That's why I do it. That's why, so I can eat that brisket sandwich. Yes, Tony.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works,
Tony. How does it work, Tony?
For Tahir, he's got to go strictly workout and great diet for a while before he can have that brisket sandwich.
Tony, I want to fight you
every day and then have a brisket sandwich.
You shut up.
And going
Tony, you slimmed down though. You
don't even know what brisket tastes like anymore, Tony. So you shut up. You don't know why I do what I do.
To the body.
You don't know why I do what I do. You don't taste brisket. You don't taste.
You had a brisket sandwich for breakfast, notoriously.
well, Tony and Tanjareen, they eat brisket, and it's the fake version. It's brisket with the apostrophe T.
I don't. Version. I don't even miss beef like that, so I don't even eat like fake.
You don't miss it a little bit.
Mm-mm.
Not even.
I stopped before I was plant-based. I had stopped eating beef and pork like when I was really, really young because my health teacher was talking bad about it. So I was just doing chicken and fish for most of my, school years or whatever. So I don't really miss it.
All right, so Tanjareen, you're in a car, okay? You got to drive somewhere that takes about 30 minutes, and I throw a bag of Wingstop in your passenger seat. You got to smell that the entire 30-minute drive. I don't know why I just put the bag in and left. You telling me you're not sneaking just a lick of a wing? You wouldn't just lick the wing a little bit?
No, I don't miss the texture or anything like that of meat. The sauce, like I said, you can put the same sauce on anything else and it tastes amazing. So I have no desire. I mean, people do have lemon pepper cauliflower wings, yeah. Or the faux chicken wings. So yeah, I wouldn't.
Those lemon pepper. Here's the thing: Tony is a new vegan / vegetarian because he teeters the line. He teeters the line. Like
does he?
I said teeters. Teeters the line.
Teeters the line. What is that?
Tony will eat vegan for the most part, but then if we go somewhere where they have an insomnia cookie, he is going to get those cookies.
That's why I never say I'm vegan because I still dabble in cookies and pancakes.
And that's why my shirt, 80% vegan, 20% mind your business, would be very appropriate for someone like that.
I know Tony hates when people, even when we do Squadcast and we say, what's better, like pizza or hamburgers? And Megan say, Tony, you can't even speak on this because you're a vegan. And he'd be like, but I used to eat. Like you act like I never used to eat it. Tony misses it. Tony misses it. He's gonna come back to the dark side. That much I can tell you.
I don't think I'm coming back, but I do miss it. But I'm new though. I'm new. I became vegetarian in 2017.
You think you're never gonna eat meat again?
Nah, I'm not coming back.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
Why not? Chicken strips.
I'm done with it because I've always I don't eat it because I feel sorry for animals.
Oh,
That's my main thing. That's my main crossover.
Pretty
story.
on brand.
That's my origin story.
that was Sabrina's reason for doing it, right?
No, what was your reason?
She told me she cared about the animals.
She don't give a damn about the
Oh, the animals. Yeah, hers.
Yeah. Most people of color that I've met, they do it because of health reasons, like what I was saying, because they know that they big mama died of, this kind of arthritis or that kind of hypertension or that kind of diabetes. Most people that are not of color, the non-coloreds, I don't know if that's
non-colored.
I don't know. People that are not.
Tanjareen.
I know this excerpt is gonna get me fired from every network I've ever worked on. But people that are not people of color normally do it for the animals. They normally care about the animals and they want the planet to be better. And so I'm all about the health first, and then I learned about what it was doing for the animals. But then I met Sabrina, and I was like, oh, okay, you messed up that stereotype in my mind because she cares about the animals more than her. She'll eat the most junk foodiest vegan food because it's not about the health.
Man.
She's all about the ice creams and the junk food.
Tell them about the milkshakes that we had that weren't milkshakes, but they were milkshakes.
They were milkshakes.
Yeah, but they weren't though.
It was probably almond milk, cashew milk. Those are milks.
Sounds
delicious. You know what? I forgot to say this and this was the point I was going to make to Pat. You guys had already changed your name. I usually have people change their name after I give the whole spiel, but this is another episode of Zooming with the Homies at 7:37. I'm making this announcement. If you can bless my guests with a little something, it would be greatly appreciated, man. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. We're having a great conversation and we're going to keep going. We got another hour and 20 minutes and we got some great topics we're going to hit. So if you can bless the guests real quick, go ahead and do that. We would greatly appreciate it. And it was something else I was about to say. I can't remember right now. So I'll come back to it when I think of it.
Can I ask something?
Yes, please.
Because here's my thing. I also feel bad for these animals. You know what I mean? They don't got to go out like that. It's pretty messed up. But like, have you ever had like a really good burger though? Like a really good burger.
We have.
Here's the thing: if they can just upgrade technology to kill the animals in the most humane way possible,
they're still getting murdered.
They're still getting killed, Pat.
What if it was like? What if the chicken's family was all around him and he got like a lethal injection? Somebody was petting him.
Still murder.
Listen. Here's my thing. A cow is never going to win the Nobel Prize. He's never going to win an Oscar. He's never going to win an Emmy, none of that.
Cows are worshipped in some places.
Their life is to, live it until their time and then go off to that green pasture. Okay? That's part of their life. What else they going to do, Tony? What else they going to do, Tanj? Huh?
Enjoy their life the way we do, just roaming free,
what do we do?
Happy with their families and friends.
We're advancing the world. We're advancing technology.
Are we?
I don't know. I think we're about to merge with the robots and tear up all of nature. So I don't know if we're. I don't know.
Here's the thing. Like I said, they're never going to win any of those awards. They're never. A chicken is never going to cure cancer. A cow is never going to stop racism or anything like that. So. They are still serving a purpose. If a family is hunger stricken and they have nothing to eat and somebody gives them a cow and that cow feeds them for 2 months, how is that not a worthy cause for that cow?
They have to make the decision to hear. They have to decide, hey, I'm going to die for these people. But we making the decision for them. That's why it's trash.
Oh, so that they through their whole life, they've never spoken English. But in that one moment, they can say, yeah, I'll go ahead and bite the bullet for this family right here.
It would be nice if animals had the option. Do you want to get killed for this meal? They'd be like, nah.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, we have to respect it. I guarantee you they're going to be like, no.
No, but what about
on my own steam?
But Tony, you of all people had to have seen all these animal documentaries. You know how crazy it is out there? You could get eaten alive out there in the wild. That's not as bad as getting I don't know how they have the gun that shoots into the cow.
Yeah, the little
pen. Bad, but I've seen some pretty brutal. And wildlife is brutal, and God made it like that.
Absolutely.
So why not get in on it? You know,
there is a food chain. There is a food chain, and we have told ourselves that we're at the top of it because we've created, these weapons
And we got
fire and seasoned salt. But in real life, without the weapons and without the ability to cook the food, this is not the food chain. We would not go walk up to a cow and bite into it and chew it and have it digest properly in our system, which means it's not part of our diet. We wouldn't walk up to a chicken and bite into it and be able to eat it. The way that the animals in the wild can eat certain other animals and be fine, we can't do that without a lot of preparation and cooking and making sure that it goes down okay.
Keto?
Cavemen were doing vegetables like the Garden of Eden until later. Then they started to eat the animals and they died quickly. They died quickly.
Look what your precious.
They didn't die from the animal. Don't say it like that. Like they died from the animal.
They weren't
from eating it. They died from the Ice Age. Tans. Don't make.
They gone. They gone.
Hey,
they could have lived longer if they had enough vegetables in them. They would have got through the Ice Age.
All I gotta say is
have got through the Ice Age. Tans, you just sit up there, you're spitting rhetoric. And you're spewing hate. You're part of the problem.
And chicken strips did not get Eve kicked out of that garden. You know what did? Fruits. All right.
The snake is what got her kicked out. That is so funny, Patrick, and ridiculous at the same time.
Hamburgers, fruits and vegetables did that.
That's a great point.
That's y'all.
That's a great point.
But it did make her sick. It was a rule about the fruit because that fruit was the tree of knowledge. And if you ate off of that, you knew everything and you were woke. So let's not get that deep. It wasn't the fruit that made her sick.
So I'm going to lose this. I'm going to lose this. However, Satan liked apples. Satan was vegan. And if it was chicken, I don't know where I'm going.
I never heard that. You're ridiculous.
Satan like apples? You're just talking ridiculous
here right now.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for the cash apps, guys. Christopher Harris, I appreciate you. And thank you, guys. Pamela Carnegie. I appreciate you for Zooming with the homies. And Grayson White, thank you very much for blessing me, sowing seeds onto my tangerine tree.
Let me ask y'all a question. If you had unlimited funds and everything was over, the world was back to normal, where would you go? You could take any vacation for 1 week. Where would you go?
Any vacation?
Any vacation. Vacation anywhere. Money is never an issue at this point. You have a private jet, you have pilots, and you can stay wherever you want to stay. If you want to get on a yacht, you can do that. You have access to anything and anywhere. Where are you going?
And this is not COVID related.
No, it's over. This is over at that point.
So this is the distant future. This is Terminator future.
You're asking all of us the same question?
Yes, absolutely.
Japan.
Okay, well, do you care to elaborate on it? Like what you?
That's it. That's all he's giving you. Japan. Explanation.
I'm going to Japan. I'm probably gonna get stay in one of those dope like Nintendo hotels or something like that.
Is that a thing? I feel like you just made that
sounds
up.
Cool.
No, I think there is. I don't.
You said you think you can't verify it.
I've heard of it a few times.
I feel like you're lying, Pat. I feel like
you said unlimited funds. Who knows?
So he's gonna create that with his unlimited funds.
But they got Nintendo World out there that just opened, or Nintendo Land. I'm definitely going to that. I didn't think about this.
Yeah, this is a tough question. It's tough.
I want to go.
It's tough for me because I literally just came back from going to London, Paris, and Rome. I've been to Jamaica a few times. I've been to Japan. I've been to the Fiji Islands. I've been to the Bahamas. I can't think of a place that I have. I've been to the Cayman Islands. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Canada.
Okay.
So
that's not what we're doing here.
If I want to pick a place I've never been, maybe, and I don't know anything about these places, but that's why I haven't been. Like maybe Bali.
The worst answer ever.
Bali.
The Bali? Did you
say
Bali?
Bali.
She said Bali at first.
Because I don't know how to say it. I haven't been there yet.
Why you didn't zoom in, Tony?
Somewhere warm.
Huh?
Why you didn't zoom in? She said she would go to Bali.
Oh, you want to correct my words?
Because she pronounced it wrong. You just be fumbling the word itself.
Thank you, Tony.
That's different.
I want to fight you, bro.
Bora Bora, Costa Rica, Bali, any of those places.
How it's pronounced and you're trying to say it right and you fumble. That's when
I'm sick of you in that black tank top.
It's the black tank top.
And
that's his complaint, Tony.
Here's the thing, guys. a lot of people think that I'm the bad guy and I'm mean and Tahir doesn't like kids, which I don't. Here's the thing though. Kev and Tony Baker are villains. Villains to the core. You understand me?
How?
Listen, okay, so Kev, Pat, you know about
Kev is
Kev.
not here to defend himself, just me.
It doesn't matter. I'll FaceTime him in.
Okay.
Just me. How am I a villain?
Now, you know what? I'm a FaceTime Kev in so he can hear me talking about him to his face.
Oh no, FaceTime him so we can get on these dreads. I made a video about it already. I hate Kev.
Does the place that we're going to, can we have been there before?
Yeah, if you want to go with unlimited money, you can go back and redo it.
Jordy Mac, no, I'm not.
Look how unprofessional this is.
Oh, I heard that slight fumble, Pat.
Here's the thing.
Unprofessional.
I have Kev's
Clayton
computer.
Thomas.
And Kev's computer is still attached to his phone. So
like,
I'm trying to FaceTime him and the computer is ringing. I'm like, I thought he was gonna pick up before it kept going, but he didn't.
Kev is the villain though, but tell me how
Kev is the villain. And Tony Baker is too. Here's the thing. Tony Baker on tour is a villain. If you guys would see how he talked to Doughboy and he chastised Doughboy on a daily basis last year on tour.
Really? About what?
Not true.
About Doughboy. Just
tell us more about Evil Tony.
Doughboy not keeping his word. Doughboy saying, you know how Doughboy would make these grand.
Yeah. He's the worst. He's
proclamations, and Tony be like, "Shut up, Doe. You're not gonna do it. You're not built like that. Shut up."
Never said not built like that. But you know why I said shut up, Doughboy.
Yeah, it sounds like Tony is speaking facts.
I hold people accountable for what they say.
He does.
That's not villainy. You got nothing to hear. You got nothing.
Tony Baker is a villain, guys. That's all I'm saying. I can only prove it because I know I've been on the road with him. Tony Baker is, if anybody that sleeps upright and with their legs crisscross applesauce in their bed,
that's bougie.
I always thought Tony slept like this.
Yeah.
He sleeps with this.
I'm the nicest person to the fans ever.
The fans.
But not to the people that know you.
You see the wording? You got to pay attention to the wording.
That's all that matters is the fans.
Tony is a villain.
He didn't take it back.
He definitely eats cherries like a villain. I don't know if you guys saw in the beginning of this.
With the bowl just like.
He was
I
like.
want some fruit. I'm about to go get my fruit.
Here's examples was trash. Let's focus on this.
Nah, you trying to get the heat off of you.
If you were in court,
I embrace my villainy. I embrace it though, Tony. I embrace who I am. You try to pivot. You try to sidestep it. You know who you are.
I'm not a villain. I'm an anti-hero.
If you ever get casted as a villain, though, you should make it like your thing to eat cherries. That's just.
I think Tony would be a great Mr. Freeze in Batman. He would be a great Mr. Freeze.
I would love to be Mr. Freeze. I like playing villains though. Don't flip.
If he put a fat suit on, he could be.
And I feel like he has the build for it. He could be a great Mr. Freeze.
I think he could be Fisk also.
Ooh, Kingpin?
Mm-hmm. If you had a fat suit.
Oh, for Kingpin.
If you had a fat suit.
Oh, the fat suit? Yeah, I'll do it.
That'll be tight.
I'll do it.
I didn't like how big they made Fisk on Spider-Man and the multiverse.
Oh yeah, his
head was all like on his. It was ridiculous.
He was weirdly fat in that. I was like,
but it was a great movie though. And you know what? I regret not picking that movie on Gimme 5, on BT's Gimme 5. I wanted to pick that movie, but I was so upset that Tanjareen cheated me that I forgot all about it. And I want her to come back and I want her to remember how bad she was.
Yeah, let's talk about this other thing that all three of you guys did that I didn't. Yeah, leave me out of another Zoom to hear. Yeah, let's Tanjareen, I'm so glad you're back. Let's talk about this time we were all on BT Kingsley's show.
And you cheated me.
Give me 5 and Tahir got in his feelings.
Yeah,
I didn't cheat you. I was able to make the rules however I wanted. And I took away one of the titles that you chose in the Give Me 5 top 5. What's your topic? Was it the superhero movies?
It was superhero movies, and you cheated me.
I didn't. I just didn't like your attitude.
I have an amazing attitude.
Sometimes you get kind of like this tone right here.
You know what?
So I took it from you. And didn't I give it to Tony Baker? I took your pick and I gave it to Tony.
That's why I feel like Tony Baker is a villain. He is a get your big forehead out of him.
That doesn't make me a villain because she gave me the movie that you lost.
You guys are working together. It was a rule. All right. It was a coup. It was a throw over.
A roux. A roux is the gravy you put on the
It was a ruse.
The mac and cheese.
It was a roux and a coup.
What are you saying?
And she gave me the movie.
I say words.
That's what happened.
You're welcome, Tony.
I appreciate it.
Y'all.
He knew I deserved the.
Everybody in the comments is saying I got cheated. Everybody in the comments.
I can't see that. I can't see that.
She cheated.
I don't see that.
Here was cheated. She did cheat. Everybody's saying that right now.
All I see is Dallas says I love Tanj. Thank you, Dallas.
Tony's list was the best. That's all I see.
Shut up, Tony.
That's all I can see on the chat.
A roux. Exactly.
Rules.
Master.
I said rules. If you watch Archer, you would know I said rules.
After you said roux.
You said R-U-E.
She said roux, which is the stuff you make before when you make a mac and cheese. You get the roux going, or we making gravy?
No, you make it with gravy. I've never made a roux for mac and cheese. You just making up stuff right now.
Oh, you do roux for mac and cheese too when you do the casserole. Yeah, before you melt the cheeses in the butter.
Are you eating coffee grinds? What are you eating right now?
Tony deserved it.
Yes, blueberries and strawberries.
Oh, blueberries. Yeah.
Tony has great skin. This is all facts, guys.
Here got snubbed. Here still had the best list. Here was cheated. She did cheat.
Let's just pick out what we want to see.
She did. That's what
Tanjareen looks amazing. I'm so glad you guys have her on here tonight.
What are you guys? Everybody just reading comments?
We're reading the ones we like.
They're just making stuff up.
Tony's best.
Tanj had the call.
Tony's black wife beater is heaven sent.
Tanj murders vegetables. Arjan.
Who rides for black wife beaters? What are you trying to get a brand deal from
Fruit of the Loom?
Hold on, wait. You didn't go with your vacation thing. Where would you go?
Huh?
You didn't go with the vacation thing. Where would you go?
Man, I want to go back to Seychelles, man.
Oh, I don't even know where that is. Hit me.
What?
Go me.
It's a place Tanjareen hasn't been to already?
I know, right?
He said it didn't matter, right? Or has it never been?
It's never been. Go ahead.
Never been. Okay, all right. Never been.
Wait. Tell me where that was because I was learning from you. Where is it?
No. You can go wherever you want, Tony. You can go wherever you want.
I just want to know where that other place is.
I'm going to Seychelles then. I'm going back. It's an island off the west coast of Africa. And I went there to do a comedy show for this dude. Is this dude that owns a resort in Seychelles, and he has comedy shows for him and his women.
Ooh,
women. Now, when I did the show, there were men in the audience as well. It wasn't that many people in there. I'd probably say like 20-something people in the whole room, and it was dudes in there. I was like, oh, because I expected just a dude in the back and then the women, and I thought it was gonna be a weird energy, but it was cool. And so we do the show. I only do 22 minutes on stage. They flew me all the way out there for a 22-minute set.
Nice.
But we were there for a couple of days. It was me and DC. And the resort was beautiful. The island was beautiful. It was like, I was following these fruit bats around and seeing them hanging trees.
Fruit bats?
Yes. Those big flying fox joints.
It didn't scare you?
No, not at all.
I hate bats. Bats are the ugliest creatures on this earth.
But these are not the typical. These are the ones that look like.
No, I've seen a fruit bat in the face.
Yeah.
In the face?
Uh-huh.
Like you took a picture with it, or how did you see it in the face?
Did a selfie with it?
I could Google images.
Oh, well, that don't count. That could be manipulated, Pat. You made it sound like you were there.
I said I seen one in the face, and they're ugly. I didn't say I flew with fruit bat.
Pat is out here with the stuff.
Y'all are so hard to listen.
Hold on, Pat. I think you thinking about a different bat. Hold on.
I'm thinking about the golden crowned fruit bat. Flying fox. No, it's not. You know what? No. I'm tripping. I think I'm thinking of the flying fox. That's why I wanted to say fruit fox.
Pat.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, they ugly.
They're not ugly.
They're not ugly.
Look at the face.
They're exotic.
Let me ask y'all this.
Look at the face.
If y'all could travel,
you find it good.
It look like little bears in the face, kind of.
Let me show you a real bat.
Clayton said Patrick wouldn't say that to Bruce Wayne's face.
Oh, snap.
What you talking about? He's the main nigga to hate bats. He hates bats more than anyone.
If y'all could travel with up to 10 people.
Telling me this is cute.
Wait, make sure it's
out of focus. It's out of focus.
Pull it back.
It's super out of focus.
I got a camera.
We ain't gonna be able to see it. Who would you travel with then?
Not to here, I'll tell you that. Tell you that right out the gate.
Because he watching you sleep with your legs crossed?
Yeah, man, judging my life, calling me a villain out here when I'm nice.
Tony pees with the bathroom with the door open, and he pees reverse cowgirl. Now that's nothing that I have to do with. Like, I don't know why he's resting on the commode like this while he pees. That's something weird. I've never seen it before.
Is his back arched? Because I'm picturing it with the arched back.
Like while he's sitting.
Okay.
Because it's reverse cowgirl.
And his toes are pointed on the ground.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
with the toe point things? All right. Everybody's having a good time. Yeah,
that'd be wild to watch.
Waiting on you. I'm just waiting on. You're welcome, Clayton Thomas. I'm just waiting on you to deny it, Tony, and say that you
walk past a hotel bathroom.
People believe that. They believe it.
That's beautiful.
Nah, somebody pull up a real picture of a bat. Tony.
But this is what I was following in Seychelles.
Tony's
I would like to go to Seychelles.
All these Instagram model bats.
This is who I was following though on that island.
Nah,
get that out of the camera, man. We tired of seeing it already.
They're adorable, man.
It's really cute. I like it.
Here's the thing. Touring, not touring, touring too. Touring with people, you really get to know them. So like I can say honestly that I would take a trip. I would take a trip with Pat, Clayton, Kev, Clay. I said Clayton already. Tony, Josh, obviously Farron. I feel like Tanj would be good too. Here's the thing with Tanj. Tanj wants to take a picture everywhere.
You're welcome.
If you ever go with Tanj or you hang out with Tanj, and I will say that in hindsight, it comes in. You be like, oh my God, what did we? Oh, I remember now because of the picture. You're like, oh my God, we had a great time. So Tanj too, I'll throw Tanj in there.
I'm the historian. Yes.
You are. You are. You were literally.
Here's what I don't like about Tanj and her pictures, man.
Okay.
She won't let me be great in my silly poses.
Oh no, Tony Baker. When we first started hanging out, what was it 10 years ago? He always. What are you? 6'3", 6'4"? How tall are you?
6'2".
6'2". Tony Baker would wait for everybody to get posed, and then he would go stand in front of everybody in the group, and he's 6'2", and then block everybody and look at you like, what am I doing? So I finally called him on his BS, and I was like, Tony, you gotta stop. You gotta go stand on the side or stand in the back or squat down. And he got pissed at me, and he wouldn't get in no more of my pictures.
Oh, you messed up the fun, man.
Because you're blocking like 6 people.
I'm supposed to be in. So when I'm in the picture, you're gonna take this disruption.
Okay, and just let everybody get blocked. Okay,
and then I'll disappear for the next picture, but you're gonna keep that one that I ruined.
Clayton Thomas said, England is open. Let's go for New Year. I would not be opposed to going to England. I've never done a winter in England though. That's the only thing. I've never done a winter in England. Tanjareen, you just did it. How was winter in England?
I've been out there a couple of different times. It's actually not as cold as you would think it is, and it's because you're in a new place, or at least because I'm in a new place. I felt this whole little euphoric feeling of getting a chance to wear a big coat because we don't get to do that out here. And I'm walking outside while it's sprinkling down on my head, and it's like, oh, I'm in London. I'm having a good time with people. I'm gonna go to the pub. Like, I don't know. That was the worst accent ever.
You did the accent.
Right? Yeah, and I'm actually good at that accent. I don't know why I just did it like that, but I actually didn't. I wasn't freezing. I'll be honest. I was colder in Canada in the winter. And in Detroit in the winter than I was overseas in the winter, which was shocking.
I've traveled with Tony. I was just thinking about, we've been to a couple countries together. We did
absolutely, man.
We did Japan.
We did Japan. We did Tokyo. We did Okinawa.
Tokyo and Japan are same thing.
We did. You're right. We did South Korea. We did Amsterdam.
Nice.
We did.
Oh my God, I love Amsterdam. Now, did you guys go to the red light district? I'm sorry.
I did, yeah.
Did you?
It was all in there, man.
Did you buy anything?
I did.
I've been in Los Angeles. God dang, I don't travel.
When I say buy anything, I mean, did you buy a young lady?
Oh no.
You didn't buy a young lady legally in the red light district?
Did I buy a woman?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I bought my friend a woman when we went.
I did go. We did go to a certain type of show.
Oh my God, those shows. need to be illegal. It's way too much going on those live shows. I went to a few, and it's like you walk in and you can walk in the middle of the show, and they just keep repeating the same choreography in the same positions, and you're just watching.
Yeah, because it's like a set lineup. The same when you go to a comedy show and they do like 10 acts. But after that 10 act, they start back over at 1 and it just keeps going.
So if you walked in on 4, you just stick around until it starts over again, until you see the same people doing the same
stuff. I went on stage because they called people on stage on one of the acts. I went on stage.
No, we went on stage.
See, I didn't say we because I didn't know if you wanted to be a part of the story.
I'm definitely ain't no shame in my game.
Did you get pictures of this experience?
No.
Because I wasn't there.
Here's the thing. The people we were with, who shall remain nameless. We didn't want to, jeopardize anybody's credibility. So no one took pictures, no one took video, anything like that. It was a good time.
We was on stage and she had the banana in the coochie, and then she was like, she unpeeled the banana and was like, y'all gonna take a bite of this?
Tony, you were in that? You were there?
Did you take a bite?
Yeah, I was on stage.
Did you take a bite of the banana?
The banana, though. I wasn't comfortable with the bite. So I just grabbed a piece off the top. And then I held it. I didn't even eat it. I just kept it.
You bit the banana out the coochie?
I grabbed the piece, but I didn't eat the banana. But I grabbed it. Yeah, she had the banana.
It's gotta be like slightly pickled at that point.
She was like, and then
slightly
pickled?
You
know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to ruin the show by not participating because I was already on stage. So
already on stage.
Go for the gusto.
I'm gonna look at the flyer from
we
when
had
you guys.
do like a dance. We had to do a dance in like the conga line. And like we had our backs turned, and then somebody came out in a full-on gorilla suit, with the huge dildo strap on attached, and like hop behind us, like, oh no, that's what we had. We all walked off stage at that point. We was like, nope, we're done.
And that's just a regular Wednesday in Amsterdam.
Regular night in Amsterdam.
It was a regular night in Amsterdam.
I love it out there.
I heard this story a couple times. Tony is a good friend. Because he told me this story at least 3 times. Not one of them were you on stage.
Because he kept the secret.
That was bro code for sure.
We ride together, we die together. Best friends for life.
So I'm doing.
I would throw myself under the bus, but I would never put my friends there if they choose not to be. I'll let them say that they were there, but I would never mention anybody's name.
Hey, where'd that phrase come from? Throwing somebody under the bus. That's hella violent for what
it is. Pretty harsh. It's pretty harsh.
Where'd that come from? Like, damn, you really threw me under the bus? What? Where'd that come from? Let me look it up.
Look, that's a good question. Meanwhile, I'm looking up the flyer from when you guys did the tour in Amsterdam, so I can see who was there with you, so I can.
Here's the thing: we didn't do a show in Amsterdam. Amsterdam was just a vacation until we actually went to Birmingham.
Got it. I'll look at Birmingham.
And then we went to London and did a show.
Got
it.
We
did Birmingham and we did London, but Amsterdam was literally just a vacation. We were there for like 4 days. We had a blast. We walked around. Amsterdam is the type of city where most people ride bikes as a mode of transportation.
Yeah.
Like that's so many bikes. They ride bikes.
And they don't really lock them up. They just leave them lying out in front of the building they're going to, and nobody steals them.
Even in the winter, they ride bikes. It's not like just a summer and spring thing. Year round, they ride bikes as a mean of transportation, and it's one of the main modes of transportation.
Mm-hmm.
What you say, Tony?
As a mean?
As a means. I said as a means of transportation. Sit your big forehead self back, bruh. I'm sick of you, bruh.
Let me tell you this though, Amsterdam, I would love to go back because I really, the way it looks, the vibe, the whole style of it, I really enjoyed it. And even
beautiful.
In the red light district, walking through there and seeing the women in the window, it was just a funny, dope experience because some women didn't care. They'd be in the window looking at their phone, like,
chewing gum.
No sales pitch, no nothing. Oh, you want some of it? Or you look at them, they look back at the phone right away. But I noticed this though. I noticed this, and it's a testament to my demographic. When I walked through the black female district, they was on me. They was like, hey, all right now, yeah. And I was like, oh, I be getting shy. So I was like, oh, they looking at me. But them other ones, they was like, nah, man, look out, man. Yeah.
You talking about prostitutes?
Talking about the prostitutes.
And it's funny that you mentioned the black district because I noticed that the women started getting curvier and wider when I turned one of the corners. And I was like, man, everybody over here is thicker and heavier. And BBW, oh, they're all black. I was like, oh, they had them all on the same block.
Segregation in the red light.
It was interesting.
I know it's different, you know, county to county. I don't really know how they're separated, but like, how much does pussy cost? I thought
we were doing a clean show.
It's about $80. It's about $80 US. 80? Here's the thing. So we had a whole tutorial about it. First off, before I start this story and before I finish the story, we had 4,100 people in here, and we're only at 1,500 likes. Let's get the likes up to 2,200, and then I'm gonna finish the story. It's worth it. Trust me.
Okay.
Get the likes up to 22.
Hit the like button. Let me hit the like button. Let me go on my phone and log in and hit
4,100 is good to hear. That's a good number for your show.
For live, yeah. For live that's really good for live. That's a really
People
good
rarely
number.
hit 1,000 on live.
Congratulations to here. You got a good thing going.
This is actually the most that we've had for this amount of people. We've had when we had the all deaf reunion.
We're interesting.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, you said that the last time I was on your show. You were like, "This is the most we've had," and I'm like, I feel like we're the common denominators of this.
That's like a rapper who says every album is their best album ever. You know,
it should be though. Every album should be their best album ever.
To them,
they be lying though.
Yeah, for sure. But you can't be like, this album's pretty cool. It's not as good as my first album.
I would be that type of artist. I can't help it. I'll be like, I don't like this album as much as my last one, but here it is, yo.
The honest artist.
I'm too honest sometimes, man.
Comedians are honest.
Sometimes they are. A lot of comics be lying too, though.
A lot of comics. It's crazy. I love the comedian culture because I get to audit it, and it's like it's cool to see like how. Sorry, I almost cussed. How messed up it is. Like there'll be people in the back like, oh, I like that joke for sure. Let me just do it my next set. It's like, what?
Wow. We almost there. We almost at 2,200, man. We get 2,200. We gonna finish the story.
Yay. Can I like it from a different device? Oh no, because I'm already signed in. Duh.
Yeah.
Oh, you waiting to tell the story till you get some. All right, we're gonna keep talking then.
Yeah, man.
All right, so I want to thank people who've cashed at me. Harmony just sent some money and says, "Hey, T,
you know
Harmony."
It's at the end of the show.
But she said, "Tell Pat I miss him." It was a message.
Oh,
who said it?
Harmony.
Harmony, I miss you too.
You don't even know who that is, you liar.
It's Harmony.
You're always putting people on blast, man.
I'm not on blast. It's Harmony. What up, Harmony? Miss you too.
Hey, Tony, remember that store I kept seeing that jacket in? There was this jacket in Amsterdam that I wanted to get. And every time I went to the store, the damn store was closed. I was like, I'm getting the damn jacket. And on the last day that we were in Amsterdam, the store was open and I went ahead and grabbed it. That jacket was super expensive too, but I love it.
Do you still have it?
That jacket.
Yeah. I grabbed that jacket. It was a Levi store or Lee store, and there was a Carhartt store as well, a Carhartt store as well, and I grabbed like a ton of stuff from there as well.
Hey, Tanjareen is the healthiest person I've ever met in my life. I ain't never seen somebody eat fruit like cereal. She's just over here with blueberries.
It was good too. Fruit is nature's candy. It was delicious.
Absolutely, man. I'm a fruit head out here, man.
Okay. So here's the story because we had 2,200 likes.
Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you. When we got to Amsterdam, me, Josh, and Tony, we walked around that morning. We had just got in town and we weren't sleepy. We was like, yo, we're gonna walk the city. So we walked probably for like 2 hours, man.
Oh, is this another story where everybody here was there but me? Okay.
No, Terrence wasn't there.
I wasn't there either. So it's just these two.
Oh, okay.
These best friends here.
Pat, you don't like to travel. I've tried to plan trips with you. I told you let's go to St. Louis. We could throw a show there. You didn't want to travel,
You
Pat.
offered them St. Louis to hear. Don't nobody.
That's not really traveling. That's not traveling.
Let me say something. Tony, don't do that because you know St. Louis got a lot of fun and it's great. You know.
It's dangerous out there.
It's dangerous in Detroit.
St. Louis is not.
I wouldn't tell anybody I was taking on a trip to Detroit.
You know what?
If they don't travel, you can't lure them with St. Louis out the gate.
You gotta go easy.
If Nelly never came
Catalina
out,
Island,
St. Louis would still be there.
I like St. Louis, but I know that's not the sales pitch I'm gonna use.
You shut up, Tony. You shut up. So, as I was saying, we walked around that morning. We had a great time. We saw some spots we wanted to hit up and some spots we said we're going to go back to later. So we walked over close to the red light district. Now the red light district in the morning, it's completely different. You got families walk in. It's a fun thing. And here's another thing, like sex workers in Amsterdam, they're not like looked down upon. Like that's literally like working at McDonald's. It's just a job. So they're protected. Everybody has like every strip has somebody that's looking out for the girls. Like it's a guy standing out there. And you usually can tell because he's just standing there with a jacket on, just looking weird and awkward out of place. So we had asked beforehand. We were like, so what's the deal with this? How much is it? It was like, we talked to somebody, I think it was somebody at the hotel. He's like, girls typically go for like $80, but set the price. You got to set the price before you actually walk in. If once you walk in, whatever you agreed upon is literally the lowest thing. So you say, all right, it's $80. When you get in, they're like, yeah, it's $80 just to see me. So if you don't say $80 for sex, then
they can up the price.
Yeah, they're gonna always up the price. You'll end up paying $200 if you don't be specific right out the gate. You literally have to go in there and be like, yo, $80 for the whole thing, smash and dash, I'm out this thing, and that's the whole thing. But if you don't do that, then they were gonna take you for the thing. They have everything you need in there, evidently. They have wipes or a sink, because like literally they rent out rooms. It looks like an office building. Like every room is literally like, I don't know, 12 by 12. And
they were smaller than that to me, and I didn't even see showers. I just saw little sinks, and I was like,
No, they're not taking no showers, baby. They're taking whole baths.
Yeah.
They hit the hot spots. It's pow, 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 pow. That's it.
Pow, pow, pow. That's what I saw.
But it starts about $80 US dollars. And you got to be specific with it. Is what they told us.
Y'all be touring on these trips. All y'all trip stories are either in a restaurant or in the red light district. Y'all just get off the plane like, all right, prostitutes. Like y'all don't do anything else.
If you're in Amsterdam, you have to.
We went to an ice bar. They had one of the bars like they have in Vegas. It was like the stools were made of ice. The glasses were made of ice. They pour your drinks in the ice.
That sounds dope.
Tony doesn't drink, so he got juice. But everybody else, like, they had like flavored vodka and all of that type of stuff.
Tony guy on vacation ain't drinking.
Tony don't drink, man.
He don't eat the local foods. He's trying to find the local salad or the local.
I don't drink either.
Tony was on that fat ish. Every day we went out, Tony had 3 to 8 crepes.
Oh man.
He was crepe crazy. You understand me?
Where, Amsterdam?
Hello, man.
Yes.
I was going in.
I love crepes. What do you get on the crepes? I never know what to do because they always offer too much. It's always like Nutella and strawberry or chicken. I'm like,
yeah, it's got to be sweet or savory. You got to decide which one you want. Yeah.
It's too versatile. What kind of crepes you be getting?
Crepes and French fries were the big thing in Amsterdam. And French fries come with all the condiments: barbecue sauce, mayo, mustard, ketchup.
I didn't want
lemon pepper. It was like
after those sex shows, I was cool on the mayo. I was like, no, don't give me no more stuff on my food that's white because I done seen too much.
Yo, Tahir,
got quiet.
Was that the end of your story? Because
that was it. I'm not gonna go into much more.
They was like,
is that it? We gave you 2,200 likes for that.
I want to give that was the whole story. Here's the thing, Tone. I got more, Tone. You know I have more. But I don't want to incriminate the innocent. If people ain't here to defend themselves, I don't want to tell nobody else's story.
Well, call Kev on stage back so he can tell us what happened in Amsterdam.
It wasn't Kev.
You think it was Kev?
Let me tell my story.
Kev has a hidden wild story.
Let me tell a quick Amsterdam story or two. And I'm going to try to say them real fast. Because I went to Amsterdam.
We got till 9 o'clock.
To get loose, you know what I'm saying? So I had edibles. I was eating mad edibles when I was in Amsterdam. I was like,
edibles?
I was eating the edibles. I was like,
it's hash out there.
Once it's bikes out here, it's haunted. I'm doing edibles, and so I was getting edibles. I had no effect. I got one edible from Doughboy.
How long did you wait?
Huh?
How long were you waiting though?
This was hours because I ate it. I waited.
Let me interject real quick, Tony. So they can sell weed and other things legally. Like you literally can buy this at like the equivalent to a 7-Eleven. You could buy
coffee shops.
Yeah, literally. No, coffee shops is where you go to smoke it. But you can literally buy weed and heroin and crack, all of that at like the equivalent to a 7-Eleven in Amsterdam. However,
Sorry.
there are no sanctions on selling it, but there are sanctions on where they get it from.
I thought weed was the only thing in Amsterdam that was legal. They selling heroin and
everything.
Well, they sell. Listen, they had laughing gas. Literally, a guy was selling laughing gas. Literally, he had the tank with him. He was selling balloons.
That's hilarious.
Full of laughing gas. It was $12 for a balloon. You buy the balloon and you literally just like inhale it, and you just walk around with that in the laughing gas. There are no host barred in Amsterdam. Anything goes. Anything goes in Amsterdam. You understand me? Go ahead, Tone. That's all I want to say.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm edible McGee, edible, waiting, being patient, taking some more, waiting. And then I took one final piece, and then it kicked in. I remember it was like three of us walking, and then that's when it hit, when I was in mid-walk. I don't know how I made it through the rest of the walk. I had restless legs syndrome. I was in the bed, legs moving. I was like, yo, this is my final night of just existence. Like my legs would not lay down. I was like, I don't know what this is, but my legs.
What do you mean your legs wouldn't lay down?
I couldn't stop moving my legs. I was like, man, I don't like this feeling, man. I passed out for like 9 hours. I was out of here. Also, I was going to the sex shows. I was watching them. They smash on stage, and you sit there like it's an AMC and watch people get it in on stage, full pumps, all of that. They get it in, and then they get off the stage. Then you see them outside of the venue talking like they just did a comedy act. I'm like,
right.
Y'all just smashed. I'm like, yeah, we out here. I was like, wow.
Wait, Tony, can I ask a question? Can I interject and ask a question? Okay. You know how like Pee Wee Herman was caught like jacking off in a porn theater?
Uh-huh.
What is the purpose of that? Like, are people watching like, oh, okay, this is art, or is it like for sexual pleasure? Are people like beating off in?
Let me answer that, because besides the live shows where you sit in like a big theater and watch it, which to me feels more like, ooh, this is an art, I'm just going to watch and enjoy. There's these small theaters, and it's like a carousel, and you walk inside and you're in just your little section by yourself. And in the center of that carousel is a couple having sex, and that floor is sticky and full of whatever you came in there to do when you watched that show. And that's why I didn't want any mayonnaise on any of my food when I was out there, because I went and watched one of those shows. There's a man who gets paid to mop up every so often the floor from the people who come in there and do their business while they watch the live show. But that's not the same vibe that I got when I was in the bigger theater, when the show was more like sensual and artsy, and you're watching them, you know, have the different choreographed sex moves or whatever.
And that's why you wouldn't order mayonnaise?
Yeah, because I saw enough mayonnaise in that theater. Yeah.
Well, you look down, Tans. I didn't look down.
Your feet, it's sticky when you walk in there. It's like, oh man.
Because the regular nightclub on any given night in the city be sticky and weird. But I
like that.
And I was looking in the little rotating box. I didn't like the women in there. I was just like, So I was just like kind of there for the experience. And then you could look across and see other people in the booths. And then you see like one booth, it had like 5 people in there, and they're like, oh, all pressed against the glass. And
they're trying to save money.
In the window by itself looking creepy.
Because he's in there seriously putting in work.
Serious business. I was just there as an observer for everything. And then to answer your question, Pat, I think the difference is on like a Pee Wee Herman type of situation. And you got to remember, when Pee Wee Herman did that, this wasn't the now. This wasn't Pornhub. You can get whatever you want at your laptop. This is like, you kind of had to go out a little bit more.
It's taboo.
Yeah, it's taboo. And like, you know, in the theater we were in, there was no way you could just bust it out and do it yourself, because it was packed. We was all in there. Yeah. We was hyped. Like, we was like, yeah, we was clapping and turning up. Other people
clapped?
Oh, y'all was having a
lot of people don't know how to act in the sexual environment.
Where do you know?
Because it's new for us.
You clap at every like position.
It was just like, yeah, they would change positions, like,
and you'd clap like,
yeah, the switch up and the angles. You'd be like, okay, yeah. And as a performer, I like to support the artist with feedback. And so even if it might not be that type of environment, I feel like I still have to clap, applause, give them the energy for the pumps, whatever.
They probably had a good time when you were there, because they weren't clapping when I was in there. It was quiet.
It was not.
We were active. We were active in that theater. Everybody else was quiet. It was like they were like, "Hey, how you guys doing?" We're like, "Yeah, keep thrusting. We in here." We was hella active in the theater, man. We was hella. I will say this.
Look at Tony.
This is what I will say.
Look at Pat's face though. He's so left out and so surprised.
Pat is shocked right now.
Amsterdam, if you go to the red light district, it is hella transactional. Okay, like there's no intimacy, there's no romance or anything. You go in there and they will be like, "Come on, let's go. Come on." They tap it and like, "Come on, just do what you gotta do. Just do. Come on, let's go. Come on. Other customers, I'm missing money because of you." Then you be like, some people like, "All right, let's do it." Some people be like, "This ain't for me. Just keep the money. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna get up out of here." That's Amsterdam in a nutshell. It is.
Good description.
There was a point in my life where Amsterdam was up there. It's off the list.
You have to experience
I don't want to go. I don't.
You have to experience it. It's beautiful.
First of all,
beautiful.
My heart was broken when I figured, because when you grow up, it's like, oh, weed is legal in Amsterdam. You could smoke in cafes. Blah, 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 blah. Being from Los Angeles, once I had like my friends actually go there, and I heard that the weed was trash, that was heartbreaking.
Oh, it is trash.
Weed is booty out there.
It is.
I understand why.
It is.
But then, like that, on top of the stories that y'all just said, I'm good.
That's a good time,
Pat. You know, I don't smoke at all. And when I tell you, I did a whole joint by myself, and I was just like, I could still do math like regularly. Like it was nothing challenged. I
can still do math.
That's hilarious. That's how he gauges how high he is, ladies and gentlemen. By if he can still do math. I have a question because I haven't been to
math.
Yes.
I have a question. Were they still urinating on the streets in Amsterdam when you guys went? Because that was like a huge thing when I was out there. And they had built.
What the hell is going on in the city?
I didn't see that.
Okay, because that was like a big thing that they just didn't ever bother to go to public restrooms, so they would just do it where they were. So the government put out these really nice porta potties, but they still wouldn't use them. They would just go wherever. But the place is still beautiful. Like I don't want to paint the wrong picture. Like the water canals and like the building, the architecture, the cobblestone roads. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, and the people there are really, really nice.
I go for that.
But there was a lot of bodily fluids around.
There was a lot of canals. Remember that Tony? We saw all the canals and all the houseboats, and it was like, man, it felt like a lesser than Venice.
Yeah. It makes you think of Venice, Italy.
Yeah, it was great on that part, but yeah, it was no Venice though.
Man, this is the worst Amsterdam PR I've ever heard.
Fun, man.
I would go. Pat, I would go back
in a minute.
I would go back, hands down. They got tons of bars, tons of hookah lounges, tons of restaurants. We had a blast.
I was not disappointed at all. Pat.
And it was multicultural. Like it was a melting pot of people, from different parts of the world.
I love that visual though too. I felt you could feel how old it is. I was like, yo, this is dope.
What's the food? What's the food in Amsterdam? Is there?
They are not famous for any food other than.
I didn't like the food. I mean, I guess you guys were eating crepes and French fries. I didn't actually enjoy the food. That was my favorite.
They're not famous for anything other than the crepes. Europeans do good crepes, but when it comes to any other food, bland as hell. It's not good food.
Everyone I know who travels a lot says the same thing. Like, and I feel like we like the Americanized versions of other places. You think,
of course.
To China and get like orange chicken and all this stuff that we did out here, like we Americanized so much stuff. Like once I heard that people went to Italy and the pizza and all that was trash, I was just like, oh, we just like American.
Clayton hated the pizza in Italy.
Everyone hates the food in other places. It's just like, dang.
Yeah, I was not impressed with the food, and honestly, I haven't been impressed with the food overseas except for in Barcelona. That was
Spain.
I had good food.
Yeah.
But Paris, they got good desserts. Food is trash. London,
really sweet.
Food was trash. They literally all the seasonings that they have in London is salt and pepper. That's it. Everything else, non-existent.
Well, I enjoyed London. The last time I was in London was January of this year, and they were making it veganuary. So I had a ball up there because they had vegan food in Subway. They had vegan meatball sandwiches. They had a whole lot of vegan choices in Pizza Hut. Every restaurant, regular restaurant, had at least 3 or 4 vegan choices on the menu, not just a salad or a veggie burger, but they had like full on, like the big cookie store had a lot of vegan options of flavors of cookies. Like I had a great time in January for Veganuary.
They call it Veganuary?
They called it Veganuary, and they were really pushing it on people to just try plant-based for the month because it was healthier. And I was like, look at the government over here trying to save lives. I wasn't mad at that at all.
I didn't like Paris. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not like Paris. I never.
Because Paris is racist. The food ain't good.
Yeah, Paris is hella racist.
I didn't enjoy Paris.
It wasn't just racist to. I feel like it wasn't just racist to Black people. It was racist to anybody that's not a full-bred Parisian. Like they just don't like anybody that doesn't speak the language, anybody that doesn't know where everything is. Like.
No,
I just didn't like. I didn't like Paris.
What I studied before I got there was the fact that we as Americans are so arrogant. We assume everybody speaks English because so many countries are taught English that we show up to Paris and we start speaking English to them and they're offended by that. If you go to them and you try to just say bonjour, parlez français, if you just give them a little something, they go, oh, okay. At least she respects the fact that she's in our country and she's trying to learn our language. And then they're super, super nice. But most of us go out there. They like it when we try. They don't like when we walk up to them and just start talking English.
Here's the thing, Tanj. Everybody's prejudiced. Not everybody's racist, but everybody's prejudiced.
Yes, and you prejudge something when you don't know it. Yes,
exactly. So anytime they saw me, when they called me Big Man, I already knew that I was not going to have a good encounter.
That's disrespectful.
And everybody called me Big Man.
They call you that out here.
In the States, you Big Man? States, yes. I'm like, yeah, States. So I'm like, yeah.
But you are big though, Tahir.
Hey, yo, shut up, Tony.
Tahir really thinks he's only big overseas.
Yeah, I mean, first time. Big. That's just fact.
Maybe they meant big, like popular. You have a lot of followers because they like your videos.
Yeah, they call me fat, ugly.
That's not really prejudice.
Like, I don't know why, but overseas I'm fat, ugly. I got freckles. It's like LA.
Y'all talk one at a time.
Prejudice. That's not a prejudice act. They see to hear he's big, and then that's not the prejudge.
It's true.
Calling you big man over the phone, that's prejudice.
Your forehead is big, Tony.
It is. If they call me big forehead, I'll be like, yep, give me my room.
But bald people, like, where do y'all forehead start and like stop and your hairline begin? Because this ain't all forehead to the back.
My forehead is eternal.
It
I
stops
can
at the
see
back.
where his hairline would be. I can see it. It's like right here. I can see it. But he looks good bald, so it doesn't matter, right?
I never know Tony to not be bald. So like to see Tony with hair would be weird for me anyway.
What kind of hair did you have? What was your hair texture?
Trash. I saw his early headshots. Tony's hair was trash. I'm gonna be honest.
No, you talking about the texture though, Tahir. Not the.
It was still trash, Tony. it was still trash. Your texture was trash as well.
How would you even know?
I saw a picture. I saw your first headshot. Did you forget?
But my texture was trash. The haircut was trash, but not the texture.
You're like,
texture was always legit.
Look at Tahir's face.
Tahir, he ain't basing it on nothing. Tahir be standing firm in his ridiculous claims, and then he don't want to back out of it, like his villainy claim.
What'd you have? A fade, a Caesar, an afro? What'd you have?
I had braids. Like 2007, I had my hair braided.
Like cornrows going straight back?
Do those pictures exist?
Can you pull them up?
Yeah, I had one that was on MySpace. It's me holding the camera and like my hair is like braided.
Oh,
one on Instagram with me with like a fro. I look like Ice Cube in Higher Learning.
Tony comment said, "Remember the mustache, Tony Baker? Remember the mustache?"
Tony Baker. That was why y'all had me out there like this.
Why did you have braids? I need to see this. Cornrows?
I gotta really dig around for the braid picture, but hold on, let me find some hair.
All of it is trash.
Hubba. Look at that. Look at that. Hair and mustache. That's awesome.
You got that going, awesome. And then
you took that at the mall?
Don't act like you didn't take no mall pics in your life.
I did it.
You must have had money.
Tony looked like
Pat comes from a good family. Pat got tucked in and kissed on the forehead before he went to sleep. He
by both parents. Nice.
You know, I've never been tucked in my entire life until I was an adult, and I was like, "This is weird."
Does it literally mean tucking in? Like, do they put the covers under?
They literally tuck you in like a mummy. Ah!
Oh my God! Now I see why you cut your hair off.
Holy shit! Oh God!
Okay, enough.
Oh my God!
Take it.
Look at the unevenness.
What's his name? That's what is it? What is that villain's name?
The left side.
He has a name. Oh, could you get it off?
That's a smooth Cleophas. That's a smooth Cleophas right there.
Yeah.
Where's the left side of it?
I respect you for posting that, for showing that, and for keeping it up here so long. Oh my goodness.
No shame in my game.
Oh my God. Oh man.
I will say this though. This is what I will say. Even though Tony is a
Tommy?
Even though Tony is
Tony.
a vegetarian / vegan, Tony is always somebody to keep the party going. He won't let his diet or anything else stop him from having a good time, stop him from being a good friend.
Yeah.
Tony is one of the most loyal and cool people that I've ever met in my life. Like, hands down.
You had to give him a shout out after that picture.
But he just don't know what to do with hair. He just don't know what to do with hair.
Oh, why is your neck stuck out like?
Oh my God!
That profile is serious.
Hey, look it. The braids start at the middle of his head.
Oh my God! What year was that? I need to know what year this was.
This is like 2006, 7.
Hey, why do you have 4 earrings in your ear? Why do you have 4 earrings in your ear?
I got 4 piercings in one ear.
Are they still there?
Yeah.
My God!
He's really
my God!
Oh. So right now you have those 4 holes still in your ear, Tony?
Oh
I don't know if they're open or not. I haven't worn earrings.
Hey, the fact that you thought that was a good idea makes me question our friendship, Tony.
The fact that what?
The fact that you thought 4 earrings.
Oh, you had hang time?
Wow. All right.
Oh my God.
Tony was in the Craig Mack Flavor in Your Ear video.
Patrick is laughing really hard. Dang.
Yeah, man.
Good for you, Tony. Look how you've grown.
Oh my God, that is horrible.
I wasn't ready.
No one was, Pat. No one was.
So that's your thing. You just turn to the side and stick your neck out.
Y'all asked for these joints.
Oh my God.
You asked for them and you got them.
Why did you take photos like this?
That's so funny.
This is what people did back in the day.
Nobody did that but you, Tony.
Man. Look at
Tony
people.
was like, all right, you
Nobody
ready?
did that but you.
Are you ready? Are you ready to take my photo?
You gotta
put your head out more than that.
Pulls up like I'm in a ski jump.
You've always had a serious face.
Oh, it's so cute.
You've always had a serious face.
That's adorable.
That is ridiculous. Oh my God.
Is Sabrina pulling them up for you this quickly?
She's sending them to me because she's listening to the show.
This woman loves your dirty draw.
She
She got a baby folder picture of you. Oh,
they ride for Tony like nobody else, bro.
We should all be so lucky to have somebody on our team that rides for us the way Sabrina rides for Tony Baker.
Yo, forget Sabrina, man. I'm sick of her.
Why?
That's still trying to get the profile.
You gotta sit up. You gotta stand up straight, Pat, and then only put your neck out.
Only put your chin out.
You got to do this.
Yeah, show us how it's done. I feel like your chin is out even more than that in the pictures, though, Tony. I feel like you're not committed.
Okay. All right. I think
Clayton said, "Thank God Tony's sons have their mama's hair."
Oh man! And shout out to Tony's son, man. Sincere is amazing at edits. The last probably 6 to 8 episodes you've seen, the wording is hard. Sincere edited all of those. And he has an amazing, he has amazing eye and an amazing ear for comedy.
That's
he
dope.
has edited all of those. He works at Transit right now while he was on summer vacation, and I'm super grateful to have him on the team, man. He was also in the Tullamore Dew commercial.
Proud dad moment.
That's super hard. I did not know that.
Yeah, man.
He out here cutting it up.
Tullamore Dew, the whiskey of champions.
There you go, Tahir. There you
go. Man,
hey,
man, got to keep the checks rolling in.
As you should.
Yo, I'm gonna post these pictures on my Instagram, y'all. I see y'all.
Please do. I was gonna ask you to do it so I can side by side my profile.
we're gonna all post it side by side.
I roast myself all day.
Yo.
Patrick is so tickled.
I got some decent. No. I got some decent ones. I wish I could show you, but it's a camera.
Listen, I would love for us to go all on a trip and just like have like a small resort. And
you're gonna have us in St. Louis at a resort.
No such thing.
Underneath the arc.
I would only say St. Louis if we were talking about Lake St. Louis. Like,
what's a St. Louis resort like?
That would be fun. We had a place, a couple places on Lake St. Louis. That would be fun. Trust me. But
I feel like in St. Louis, a resort is like, here we have heaters and AC.
Hurt my soul.
Abandoned homes right here.
we have a
burn down.
The doors have locks on them.
I looked at a new apartment today, Tone. It's nice, man.
And we're close to you.
Yeah, it's where I think Sydney stays at the same place, but this one's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath.
Are you talking about in Burbank or St. Louis?
It's in St. Louis. I'm sorry. It's out here. It's where I stay.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
It's $12,000 a month.
$12,000 a month?
Nah, it's like $35,10. It's $35,10.
$35,10 for a 3-bedroom.
3-bedroom, 3-bath.
Why not just buy the property?
Well, it's not that type of property you can buy. It's a huge thing, but I want a house because I don't want like neighbors like super close like that. I prefer to have people look further away. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing though, like, so I found a house that's a 4-bathroom, 3-bath, right? I called the lady on Thursday and I tried to make an appointment to come to visit the place. She was like, yeah, we're gonna have people on Saturday doing renovations and putting in new appliances and all that type of stuff. But I'm like, all right, cool. I've rented a couple apartments and a couple properties, so I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I'm giving her all the information, and then she was like, so what do you do? I was like, well, I'm a content creator. I edit. I do all of this. We'll do all of that. And she was like, oh, okay. So how much do you make? I was like, excuse me? Like, that's on the application. You don't just like ask that. That's raw. Like, don't just ask that. She was asking questions like she was the application. Like, it was very intrusive and it was very like, I think unprofessional. And like, we were planning to go there on Saturday and she never called. I texted on Saturday. I was like, hey, didn't hear from you. Hope I can come check out the place tomorrow, which would be Sunday. Didn't hear from her on Sunday. So I called her Monday and gave her a tongue lashing. Because I was like, I've never been this disrespected in my life.
How was that for you though?
Yeah, now that means you definitely won't live there.
I had a script, so I made sure I wouldn't kick it off the brain. I just read
tongue lashing. I was like, are you sure she didn't give you one? That's a lot. Like, what words did you pull out for this?
I had a script. And I practiced it before I said it, so I was good to go. By the way, kiss my ass, Pat.
Well, I used to manage apartment buildings, and I would ask people what they made because I wanted to make sure their income was 3 times more than the rent.
Yeah, isn't that the same thing as showing a pay stub?
Yeah, but I would get that later, but I'm not going to bother to run their credit if they already don't make enough to qualify.
But typically you do all of that on the application, Taz. Like, if I'm just setting up an appointment just to come check out the place, you don't typically do that.
Not over the phone, I don't.
Not
Was it over the phone? Yeah, definitely not over the
phone.
Yeah, that's
like,
too much.
I'm like, yo, I'm literally maybe 800 yards from this property. I've been in this neighborhood for 8 years, man. you could trust that I got it. I'm okay on that part right there. Like I can make the monthly payments on that. And the way she treated me was just like it was so messed up. I definitely felt some type of way. But
You think she was racist?
I do think she was racist. I do.
I also used to work for the fair housing. They used to send me in to pretend that I was going to rent in different cities so they could see how they treated me versus sending in different races. And then I would write a report and turn it in. So she would have definitely been turned in and reported because she treated you like that. She could hear it in your voice. And she was like, nah, I'm not letting this brother over here.
Yeah. I said 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, Tony. Shut up. I did not say 4
that's what I was clarifying in the chat that that's what you said.
Shut up, Tony. You shut up. Just remember, you took that picture. You took that picture.
That's going to be
several. We all got pictures. I know you ain't talking to here.
All my pictures were studio.
My headshots was studio.
That was not professional, and it was not good.
Hey, you guys are really, really photogenic, but that doesn't mean like the photos are good. Like Tahir is hella photogenic in every photo that he does. But when he had dreads, it was still Tahir with dreads.
Did I know you when you had locks, Tahir?
Nah, I didn't move out here. I cut my locks in 2005.
Okay.
So my locks were like Pat's length. They were actually my locks were about right here when I cut them.
Oh,
you didn't get no extensions?
Huh?
You didn't get no extensions?
Why would I need extensions, Pat?
I don't know.
No, I did not get extensions. I was
just asking.
Nah, don't disrespect your boy like that, man. I'm out here.
People be doing it.
People do be getting extensions.
I never got extensions. I started growing my hair in high school. I locked up like the year after high school, and I grew it to 2005 when I cut it.
Tony, stop acting like you don't like LA, man. I know you love LA. You love it here. Come on.
Here's the thing, though, Pat. If I did not have to be out here for my career, which I don't have to be right now, I wouldn't be. Like I would move like to maybe Nevada, so I'm close, but I wouldn't be in LA because of the cost of living. Just because of the cost of living, you don't get.
And it costs so much because everybody comes out here.
Yeah, you don't get your money's worth out here. But even somewhere close as Nevada, which is a 50-minute flight, I would move there absolutely and stay inside all summer long because the summers are just unbearable in Nevada.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Tahir.
That's not Tahir. Put it closer. Wait. I gotta take it off of. I gotta put it in the speaker.
That's not even the same complexion as Tahir. Who is that?
What? Were you the king of White Castle?
I was the president of my university. I was Mr. HBCU.
That's you, really?
That's me. That's me.
Okay, that you. So
you
did
go to an HBCU
change complexions.
He got on a fur coat, yo.
They rented those minks for us. They rented that. I didn't ask for that. They rented the minks for us.
Was the requirement that the king and queen had to look alike? Because that looked like a female Tahir. Show it again.
Y'all disrespectful as hell, bro.
Show the female.
I was homecoming queen. Let me find my picture.
Tahira. Show Tahira again.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though, Tony? I mean, Pat, my best friend, one of my best friends, her name is Tahira Muhammad. She's a doctor. That's really her name. It's Tahira Muhammad. And when Tony used to get the dizzy spells, I would call her and try to give him advice from her because she's literally a licensed physician. Her name is Tahira Muhammad. Yeah.
This is who I talked to on the phone?
Yeah, look at the name, Tahira Muhammad.
Tahira.
I didn't remember.
Tahir and Tahira.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to help your boy out when I was
Patrick, are you from LA?
Born and raised.
Ah, me too. That's why you said what you said. I like that.
Tanjareen, you an LA nigga?
They was like, LA don't love you, Tony.
I'm surprised because it seems like everybody in the entertainment industry is a transplant.
I know. That's why I get excited when I meet some of us. Like Big Jaw is from here, Sade is from here. Like I love that. I believe Persephone's from here too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Inglewood, West Side, and so it I take it personally when people come out here and say they hate LA, and they down it, or they say LA people are this or LA people are that. Because I'm like, we're not. It's the transplants.
Well, okay, the people are something else. I'm not gonna lie.
Not the ones south of Pico, not the non-Hollywood people.
LA people are dope. Like the people from LA,
Thank you.
Dope.
We're dope. We're dope.
But I get why we have the reputation that we have because there is a lot of fakeness in Hollywood.
That's the Hollywood people. That's not the LA people.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. Y'all gang culture, something unparalleled to anything else. Unparalleled to
Our
anything
gang
else.
culture?
Gang. G-A-N-G. Gang.
You've seen a lot of gangs while you've been out here in
Here's the
Hollywood?
thing. Tanjareen, don't do that. Because you know for a fact that if you stay anywhere south of Pico, you can't wear any baseball cap.
But I'm just saying, have you spent a lot of time south of Pico?
I spent a lot of time on Pico at the Comedy Union.
It's cool over there though.
That's
the border.
And the J spot.
Don't go that far south.
Exactly.
That's why they closed.
I gotta say this. I haven't experienced that much gang culture since I've been here. I've been here since I was 6. And I can honestly say I feel like the gangs are more tucked in than I expected.
It calmed down a lot. I mean, there was a period of time where it was like you couldn't wear no baseball caps. They took every sports team. You couldn't be a fan of nothing.
And they would steal your shoes from you.
There was a point in time where it was like, I remember there was like really heavy race wars in here, and there was like Mexican gangs or Armenian gangs that were like, if you black, you can't go outside for like 100 days. There was like a lot of stuff like that. And then it just like, it calmed down because there was a lot of people who didn't bang. Because there's a weird thing in gang culture. Like when you go up to somebody and you're like, where you from? And they say nowhere. It's kind of like you're at a stalemate. Like you could either still get killed at that point or people will be like, all right, for sure. And at that time, there was a lot of people getting killed who were not gang related, either from initiation or just from being wild, but it's not really like that anymore.
It's better now.
I also want to point out that Tony Baker has always stayed in the Valley. So don't let him talk about that because he can't really give you.
Yeah, are you where they at?
You've always been in the Valley, Tony. You ain't never stayed in Inglewood. You ain't never stayed in Gardena.
Hey,
did you Tahir?
Huh?
Did you Tahir?
Evans, no.
Huh?
No.
Evans, no.
I wasn't moving to anywhere that was on a movie previously seen by me. When I moved to LA, I know I
one at a time.
I wasn't moving to Inglewood. I wasn't moving to Watts. I wasn't moving to South Central. All of those places had been in movies. I was like, heavens, no. I moved to Hollywood, and then I moved to Glendale. And we're gonna leave the story at that.
Exactly.
You don't move from one hood. You don't move from one hood. I'm not moving from the hood of St. Louis.
Right.
Move to the hood in LA. I'm not doing that.
So
I'm not doing that.
How do you know gang culture then? You act like you knew LA gang culture when you only been to the Comedy Union and the J Spot. You made it sound like you
Tony Baker. Barbershop. Okay.
Oh, come on,
when you first moved to LA, if you want to find a good barber, you gotta go to the hood. My first barbershop was on Crenshaw and Rodeo. Rodeo.
Getting your haircut in the hood is not a full. That's not a.
He feels like he got the full experience from that haircut.
You have to go to school.
Yes, it was. I had to listen. My first barbershop, I had to pay a tax to go in the barbershop. A tax. It was a dude outside. I'm like, what's up? What you need? I'm like, I heard the barbershop was over here. It's like, yeah, $10.
Wow, you got
a cover charge.
They owed you,
bro. What you going? I'm new out there. What I'm gonna do? Then I'm like, man, I ain't paying you nothing. It's 3 other dudes standing by him shooting dice. You think I'm gonna chance it? Nah. Is it $10? That was the barber's tip. Now you gonna have to explain to him why he don't got no tip.
Hilarious. I mean, you probably looked like you were from out of town though. You probably were. They probably saw you putting a fresh card in your fedora and then putting it on like that, and they were like, "Watch this. I bet you I can get an entry fee."
I guarantee 7 out of 10 times you sit down to pee, and you would get pressed way before I would get pressed.
With his legs crossed like that.
First of all, I grew up in LA. You know how much I got pressed?
It don't matter, Pat. You openly said when they had Rush Week at your college, none of the black fraternities approached you. None of them.
I'm dangerous.
None of them. They was like, no, bro. This ain't for you. Go ahead and over there.
I'm dangerous. First of all,
You're dangerous?
I was no, I'm not.
You have
I was a Falcons fan, and their colors are what? Black
red and black.
I almost got jumped after school every single day when I walked to the donut shop by Playboys and Bounty Hunters because every single person was a Crip.
What high school did you go to, Pat?
I went to Hamilton over Robertson.
Yeah, that's a good school. Okay.
It's
not as rough as
you said. Almost got jumped. I got jumped. There's no almost in my sentence.
Wait. No. I was just talking about my Falcons. When I wore the Falcons thing, I almost got jumped a lot. I almost got jumped for wearing a Marlins hat. Do not. I'm from LA, okay? I literally walked past the nigga. He said something. I said, what? And then I woke up.
Oh. Dang.
So
Patrick.
Don't play me. Don't play me. I've
never heard somebody get knocked out as their stripes.
Don't play with me. I got knocked out with the best of them.
No, I'm not saying don't play with me. I'm just saying I got the full LA experience. Okay, I didn't know that shit closed down at 2 a.m. until I was in college, because my entire party experience, you just went until it got shot up, the cops came through, or just a fight happened. There was literally there was no like, oh, it's 2 a.m. time to go. It was an event that got us out of there. So
facts.
All right. Well, listen, we're about 9 minutes out from the closing. We are 2,600 likes. If we could get to 3,000 likes, guys, that would be amazing. We're about to start the wrapping it up. We want to start with Tony Baker, then Tanjareen, then Pat, and then I'll close it out after that. So yeah, let's get those likes up to at least 3,000. If we can get to 32, I won't be mad at it. 32, 33, I won't be mad at it. But let's go, Tony Baker. What should people look out for? What you got for?
Wait. It's not 9. We can't sign out. What are you doing?
He said he had 9 minutes.
It's 8:51. I said it was 9 minutes left.
So let's have a deep 9-minute conversation and then sign out.
No, man. No, because the sign out is going to take about 3 minutes each, 2 to 3 minutes each.
I don't sign out that long.
I sign out as quick.
Shut up, Tony, and sign out.
So much back talk.
Yeah, I don't need all that.
I'm signing out saying Tahir has zero experience with LA gangs. So you can find them on the fraudulent website. You know about the gang culture out here. What do I have going on? We got the silent listening party tomorrow on Tahir's YouTube page. Wording is hard is coming up next week. With who you got next week?
I don't know. I always get the text from Tony around Wednesday or Thursday.
Make sure y'all tune into that. It could be surprise. You never know. What do I have going on? I don't know. I wasn't ready.
You got your Twitch going on?
Working Wild.
Working Wild. The new episode of Working Wild with your boy drops Saturday on All Def on YouTube. I'll be on Twitch tonight. Tony Baker Comedy on Twitch. You can pull up for that. Dapper and Midnight mugs are on sale. Click the link in Sabrina's bio, Sabrina Sith on Instagram.
Okay, and her bio. I like that.
Oh yeah, you can buy my ringtone on iTunes or Tunes. Just type in Tony Baker and the Skip That Diddly D ringtone will be available. And
nice.
See, look at that. We're 8:53. So cool. Let's go, Tans. What you got for us?
You can follow me at Official Tanjareen on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. I just got a Twitch last week. If you know, my name is not spelled like the fruit. It's spelled like it is right here in the corner, Tanjareen. I host 2 live streams every week on the days of the week that start with a T like Tangerine. So on Tuesdays, I have a Tangereen's Top Talent, a variety talent show. And on Thursdays, which I just did earlier today. I unplugged this. On Thursdays, I have Shoot Your Shot, which is a very funny dating game show, and I pick one of my very hot friends, and then the guys come and click in and get on camera and shoot their shot at her, and it's always a good time. So that's every Thursday. I just dropped some new merch on my Instagram page. This is the shirt I was telling y'all about, 80% vegan, 20% mind your business. Shoot Your Shot. I got a bunch of merch for that. I got the melanin kind of shirts. I got the celebrating all the Black holidays. I got a bunch of merch. So just go to Instagram and check it out. And is this when I thank all the people who gave me money?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you can watch me on and you can watch me on the TV show called Family Time on the Bounce channel, starring Clayton Thomas, me, Omar Gooding, and Angel Conwell. It airs every Wednesday right now until season 8 drops in October. So you got 7 seasons to catch up on if you didn't know about that. Keep It Smooth sent money and said, tell Clayton to start posting his Cash App more. Thank you, Keep It Smooth, for the money. Thank you to, oh my goodness, you guys really blessed me. Thank you, Guillermo Gray, for small token appreciation. Thank you for Tila Trey, tell Tony Baker. Black t-shirts matter and I like it. Okay. Zion, hey, what's your favorite conspiracy theory that you believe 100%? All right, Zion, I'll tell you that off the air. Sharnika Holbert, thank you for the money. Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you, Brittany. Thanks for repping the ladies and the plant-based gang, she said. Oh, she said a nice amount too. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Jose Rivera. Thank you, Mr. No one heard Tahir say 4 bathrooms and 3 baths is what? Oh, 3 bathrooms. Oh, okay, you clowning. Douglas Curtis, Kalila Mashan, Christopher Harris, Takesha Mayfield. Oh, wait, no, Takesha canceled hers. Never mind you, Takesha. Marlon, did you produce Doughboy's video? I font like, no, I produced a roommate hate one. Okay, I think I'm done. Josh Harris, Dominique Greer for keeping this going, even during the quarantine. All right, I think that's all of them. Thank you. Oh, and Dion gave me a shout out about my breasts and said no disrespect to CT. Thank you, Dion Jr., K-Boy. And Pamela Carnegie. Oh my God, you guys really hooked me up. Thank you so much. I think that's everybody. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Follow me on Instagram. My life is lit AF.
The host left.
All right, so seeing as though I love to host things, Patrick, what do you got going on and where can they find you online?
Again, before my segment, he don't give a damn about my intro, my outro, my mid-tro.
He doesn't. You guys are too close.
That's because y'all already do a podcast together, so it's just like your little brother being on the scene. You're like, yeah, we got this thing.
Familiarity.
And forget
disrespect.
to hear. I'm Patrick Cloud. Follow me at Patrick Cloud everywhere. I got merch. I'm not good at these sign outs. I
hate it too, bro.
I should have went first. I hated watching. Tanjareen is so good. She got the radio thing. Okay, let me try it. What up, y'all? Bye, y'all. I'm Patrick Cloud. I got new merch coming through. I got the bandanas about to drop. I got the masks about to drop. We got dad jokes, bad news, and ADD questions shooting later this month. I also have a little smaller version of Roast Me coming out to keep you guys going before quarantine. Also, dang, what else did Tanjareen do? Oh, thank you to everybody in my Cash App. I can't go through the list, but appreciate it. All donations will.
You can go through the list, Pat. Go through the list.
I got to go through my list as well.
We got 3 minutes. I'm just playing with y'all. Take your time.
Okay. I'll go through my list. All right. James Cisneros, Imani Robertson, Grayson White, Annie Smith, Christopher Harris. Thank you. Nicholas Hall, Jacoby Jackson, Nigel Williams, Dominique Greer, Josh Harris, James Cisneros, she's so special. Fatih, Sane, Grayson. Appreciate you guys so much. Pamela, Terrence, Eric, Keenan, Fatih, Lauren, Anthony, Tracy, Sane, Jasmine, Imani, Ashley, Douglas. Thank you guys. You guys are so great. Oh, there's more coming in. Brother Rail, Nova, Liana, Jasmine, LeBaron, Kelsey, Julian. You guys are all so amazing. Julian, Juwan, Keep It Smooth, Paul, Jose, everybody on the Cash App. You guys are great. I love you guys to death. Watch Battle Club every Wednesday at 6 p.m. on the Caffeine Network and other stuff that I do.
Oh, Phantasm just sent me more money and said, asked to hear what happened to the special guest. Thank you, Phantasm, for the money. And thank you, Terica Brewer. She said, I'm cool with you, girl. All right. Was there a special guest?
A special guest?
Me? No, I think it was a special episode, and that will be revealed later. Just know that you're being a part of it if you're watching it. But there was no special guest per se.
Okay.
We're all special guests.
Absolutely. In your own way, absolutely, Joy.
Thanks for having me on to here.
Shout out to my Cash Apps, please.
Go ahead, Tony, get it off.
And I also want to give a shout out. Pat said he was never tucked in. Let me tell y'all something. Getting covered up by somebody is the best feeling in the world.
I hate it.
When you already have sleep and somebody covers you up.
Yeah, I like doing that for my husband.
No, that's great. I'm just saying the tuck in.
Yeah, I feel that. The tuck in is a little bit excessive, but the cover.
It's like a mummy.
Oh, the cover up. Anyway, shout out to Trivion Bland, Mark Millian, Tyrell Williams, Dion Stalling, TC Hall, TC Presley, Sojourner Graves, Tamara Stewart, LeBaron, Deidre Johnson, Brittany, Jose Rivera, Guillermo, I hope I said the name right. Paul Anderson, Guillermo Gray, Trenton Gold, and who was this person? Keep It Smooth. Thank you. Oh, wait, there's more. There's more. Oh my God, there's
They're
more.
coming in. I just got 3
Douglas
more.
Curtis, Tracy Mackey, Latasha, Rhonda Bryant, Janine, I'm not sure. Ronte Martin, Keenan, James Cousin, Pamela, Tawana, Kamika or whatever, Latasha, Josh, Jacoby, Dominique,
all of them as a whole.
Nigel, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Zachary, Christopher Harris, thank y'all, man. It's still more. Dakara, Grayson, James Cisneros. Thank y'all, man. Absolutely.
That was great. Imani McCoy just sent more money, said, tell Pat he's my brother's light-skinned doppelganger. Thank you. Yes, doppelganger. I'm trying to go fast. Don't correct me. Mark Millen.
Tanjareen fumble.
Love you. Shout out my girl. Oh, the popcorn guy just sent money. Does he send that to everybody every show? That's so nice.
LeBaron always comes through, man. I told LeBaron he does not have to do that every show. We are going to support you regardless, brother, because we believe in the product. I have literally like 6 boxes of popcorn here in my house. I'm literally sent a box away, and I still have tons of boxes here, man.
But we're talking about it now because he sent the money. So thank you, LeBaron.
He's just a great guy, man. He's just an all-around great guy. So I'm always rooting for Popcorn World. Doing the world of flavor.com. Just go
doingtheworldofFlavor.com.
That's the name of the website, Doing the World of Flavor.
Okay.
Is it really?
You know what? I've been clean all episode, Tony Baker. Don't make me go there.
And we did a good job. We did a really good
except
job.
we did talk about a lot of things that might not be considered clean, but the delivery.
They're not gonna use the whole 2 hours anyway. They're not gonna do the whole 2 hours anyway.
How did we not cuss? I might have. Did I just cut out?
Yeah, we lost.
Your joint went all the way out.
Can you hear me though?
Yeah,
we can.
Well, that's all that matters. Hey,
no, it's not, because your screen's not that.
Nah, this is late night with Patrick Cloud. You know, I might start.
Hubba.
I might start.
I'm gonna do it too.
What up, ladies?
Just kidding.
I love
oh my God.
Just kidding.
Thank
all right,
everybody for watching, man. This has been another episode of Zooming with the Homies. We do this Monday to Thursday. Hey, come on. 7 to 9 PST. Always a great time. Always amazing guests, man. Super thankful for all the guests that we have today. Thankful for everybody to tune in. I think we hit like 4,700, which is huge for only 4 guests. Amazing as well. I want to give a shout out to all my guests, and then also a big shout out to hold on one second.
Oh, he muted that.
Oh, that was serious.
Give a big shout out to Panasonic, man. They got supporters and believers in the dream as well.
Thank you, Panasonic.
Yeah. And then I also want to let you guys know every Friday we do Best Silent Listening Party. That's me, Tony Baker, and Joshy Guns. Every Thursday we do a new episode of Damn Internet You Scary. We also film Damn Internet You Scary on Tuesday, but only our Patrons get that access. We get engaged with them. They also get exclusive shows like Lunchtime Lottery. They also get exclusive shows like what else we got? The Meet and Greet, and then we also have the
Chit Chat and Cereal.
Chit Chat and Cereal. So our Patreon is popping. Our Discord is popping. If you guys are not on there, please subscribe to that as well.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. It's a way to really get personal with followers and really build that relationship.
What are you doing, Tony? Stop being handsome. What are you doing?
Going through all of his picture poses. I've seen every pose in the photo.
I was like, why did you just get handsome all of a sudden? Okay, you're doing photo poses.
You know what? I'm also on Discord as well. What's my Discord?
I am too. I just joined it. I don't know what to do with it, but I'm on Discord and Twitch now.
We're having a good time on our Discord.
I'm posting on Twitch all the time.
Yeah, the scary squad is on Discord, as well as the Moore Mob. The Moore Mob has a 21 and over channel, which gets ridiculous. Okay, it is damn ridiculous. Before I get out of here, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge Amy, J-Mo, James, Legacy Box, Shamika, Mark Teague, Imani, Grayson, Annie Smith, Janine again, Christopher, Addison, Naima, Nigel, Dominique, Josh, Jacoby, Amanda, Tawana, Pamela, Vahaja.
No wonder you started to sign out at 8:45.
I know.
Yeah.
Charles Jenkins is my boy from college. What up, Chuck? Tequila, Keenan, Talia, Meech, as well as Douglas. Keep it smooth. Zabidi, Trenton, Shanerica, taking it to the stage. Jose, Galern, Kelsey, Tamara. Yeah, and I think that's everybody else I accepted. Lawala. Oh, shout out to Lawala.
Lawala. I always call her that one more time.
Is it Lawala or Lawela?
It's Lawela. And she's
Lawela. And I always mess it up. Lawela. And she has a sister. What's her sister's name? Kayla?
Lawela and Akayla? Makes sense.
Pat, what's her sister's name? Kayla or Akayla?
Lawela and Shamela.
I don't think that's it.
It's Lawela and Shamela, yeah.
Shlemiel, Shlemival, House of Shots Incorporated.
But anyway, Sojourner and Phantasm and Deanna G, Mahari, Adrian, and Evan. Thank y'all so much for the donations. I appreciate it. As always, guys, we will be back next week with another amazing show. I'm already started booking. Monday is going to be phenomenal. Tuesday is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be a great time, man. We're going to keep this going as long as we can. And it looks like the quarantine is going to be extended further than we thought.
And forget all that. When am I going to be on the silent listening party? I feel some type of way. I'll be listening to stuff with
you can pull up tomorrow, Pat.
I'll pull up tomorrow.
All right. We're doing Odyssey tomorrow on the best silent listening party. He has a new EP dropping. Odyssey is a rapper / beat maker. Very dope guy. Super cool cat. He's from the DC area. You would like him. You would like him, Pat. You would like him.
I have opinions.
Okay, well, good. We'll explain everything.
Real quick, shout out to Clayton
Thomas and Kayla.
Wait, shout out to hubby. Go ahead.
Shout out to Clayton Thomas, holding it down. He's also doing this new show called CT After Dark on his Instagram page. It starts at midnight tonight. I help him out with it. We talk about sex. We give advice. We helped a lot of women last night figure out how to get pleasure. It was amazing. So 12 o'clock on Team Clayton Thomas on his Instagram.
Hey, shout out to let me tell y'all something about Clayton Thomas.
Come on, wifey support.
One of my best friends, one of my brothers, man, and just an all-around great dude. Always there when I need him. Let me tell you something. The one thing I don't want to do is help somebody move. When I first moved to Glendale, I called Team Clayton Thomas.
Team Clayton.
And he pulled up, and this is before he had his truck now that he has now. I went to go get the truck, U-Haul truck, and he literally helped me move everything in my apartment, man. So that's a real fan a real friend when they would help you move.
Let's go.
Anybody that would help you move or anybody that would come pick you up from LAX between the hours of 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Is a real friend. You understand me? A real goddamn friend.
And
I didn't get the pleasure of working with Clayton until the last couple months when he started beating me up on Twitch. Super dope. But let me just say this: I will beat Clayton up in a video game. All right, I've been training. Man.
Clayton in Dragon Ball Z, you might not want to see him.
I've seen him. I've seen him. I felt that wrath.
Twitch, Team Clayton Thomas.
I didn't do great anytime, really. But I'm just saying, Tony, you can get in on this. We haven't done it.
What you playing, Pat? I'll sock you out.
I'm beating Clayton up in Injustice.
Pow, pow, pow.
Oh, Injustice?
Injustice.
I got the work in Injustice. Let me say this because I got to close out. I got to do another interview right after this.
Okay, working.
Shout out to my boy. Shout out to everybody.
Working.
We getting it popping. Damn, it was one more thing I wanted to tell y'all. I am forgetting right now.
Thank you.
Panasonic and Transit Studios.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Big. Oh man, I can never
say
Transit Pictures enough. Okay, go follow them on Instagram. They are the reasons that Wording is Hard is so successful right now. Mm-hmm. Please pay attention to this episode right now. Look at all of my co-hosts. My guests, and look at my picture, and you guys will make sense in a couple of months. I can't say much more than that, but I'm so thankful for Transit Pictures for everything that we have worked on and everything that we are building in the future. Shout out to Brennan. Shout out to Tony Valentino. Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Sincere. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to everybody, man. We are literally about to change the world, and I could not be more excited about the group that I'm working with right now, man. We will see you guys next week on another episode of Zooming with the Homies. And shout out to Team Clayton Thomas because he will be on Monday night, as well as BT on Monday night, as well as Barry Brewer on Monday night, as well as Angelina Spicer on Monday night. It's going to be a fantastic show. All that's mentioned is you. So go ahead and sign up and pull up, and make sure you subscribe right now. If you have not liked the video, go ahead and like it before you get up out of here, and we will see you guys next week. Peace.
Hey.
Yay. This was fun. Thanks for watching, everybody.